What's going on, people? Welcome to another Emotion Football live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got Seahawks Niners. We have the one seed on the line. We have not only the one seed, but like the whole of the NFC picture becomes incredibly clear after today. So this is going to be an incredible game, even just from a standing standpoint. But the football itself should be pretty great as well. Two of the better teams by record in the NFC and the NFL as a whole. So as far as Week 18 matchups go, this is about as good as it gets. This is a repeat of this situation for Sam Darnold. So we'll see what he can do. Obviously, Brock Purdy's played in a Super Bowl, a lot more big game experience, and big games are what we criticize Sam Darnold of. So I believe we have there's a clock in the stadium that shows that there's 7 minutes until kickoff. So we have a decent amount of time to preview the game. So that's what we'll do. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Emotional Football, we do live streams here about the NFL. We'll be doing the game tomorrow on Sunday night. So we'll do Baltimore and Pittsburgh. We have this game tonight, and then as many playoff games as I can possibly do. So that's the schedule, people. We have the national anthem about to be sung. I can refresh things for people who aren't familiar with what the playoff picture looks like. I have our, fancy little playoff predictor here. Oh shit! I said, man, I hate the Niners. That's a great way to start things off. Just put it out there for everyone to understand. Look, I hate the Niners. I respect it though. I hate the Niners too. I have the Seahawks winning the game. I'm cheering for the Seahawks to win the game. What I was going to ask, though, is this is one of the rare times that I'm streaming and I don't have work the next day. Because if I'm streaming on a Thursday, I have work the next day. If I'm streaming on a Sunday, I have work the next day. Because I don't have work tomorrow, as this is a Saturday night, I am going to try to come up with a drinking game for this game. I just can't think of one that's good. But if anyone can help come up with a drinking game for this game, like, I want to say for turnovers, but I won't be doing shots on a live stream. I'll just be taking sips from my drink. So it has to be something more frequent than turnovers. I'm thinking quarterback sacks. We chug at every quarterback sack. But that's what we're going to do. Okay, yeah, just to refresh people, because again, a lot of the outcomes are pretty predictable, right? Brian Flores beating Clayton Tune is pretty predictable. This one doesn't really matter. We'll give it to Dallas. This is predictable. This is predictable. And then this, if the Bears win, it doesn't matter. But let's just say Washington beats the Eagles backups. These are predictable. Have you seen the Emin Warrior interview? They ask him to lay someone out flat and he replies, well, if it's the Niners. Oh, yeah. I've seen this clip. This is probably a slept on rivalry in terms of hatred, if people don't remember. But yeah, we had what's his name? Navarro Bowman get hurt in Seattle and he got booed. We got the Crabtree Richard Sherman thing. This is a pretty heated rivalry. We got Diamador Lenore, I think is his name, and JSN. We have a lot of stuff going on. Joining the stream, we got my guy King. What's going on, King?
What's up?
Hey man, hell of a game tonight. Did you watch any of Panthers Bucks?
Not gonna lie, I saw like the first quarter, maybe I played the second. I'm not gonna lie, I got bored of it.
Yo, once I saw that the Panthers didn't show up to play, I was like, yeah, this game's probably gonna suck.
Yeah, I was not feeling it at all. And of course, poor Peter, man, the team that he wanted choked.
Yeah, for real. So now that game comes down to it comes down to Falcons and
Saints.
Crazy. Yeah. Also, yo, King. So I was mentioning this earlier. I don't know if you heard this. I'm trying to come up with a drinking game for this game, because I don't have work tomorrow, and that's usually not the case when I stream. I'm obviously not going to be out here like taking shots on a live stream. So I'll probably just do like something where I can chug this beer that I'm drinking. But like, so again, it has to be something that happens like decently often. Because I initially was thinking to do turnovers, but now I'm thinking maybe sacks. I don't know. What's something that happens decently often but not crazy in a football game?
Okay, but let's also look at the stereotypes.
Yeah,
It's Sam Donald in a big game playing a division rival. I'm
true,
not
true,
gonna
true.
lie, any big Sam Donald fuck up, you take a
Okay,
drink.
so we drink for Sam Darnold fuck ups.
Yes. Anytime you get sacked or like has a completely bad pass or turnover,
Yeah.
you take a drink.
Well, okay, Will, oddly enough, the reason why you guys are on Saturday night is because this game is massive. Like, Saturday night is a great time to get eyes on a game for television. Um, so again, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it messes some people up with the short week, but yeah, this game and the Sunday night game, these are the two prime games. Basically, what the NFL did with their scheduling is they showcased the two most in their minds, like two most important games, which was Seahawks Niners and then Ravens Steelers. Well, good. Every 15-yard plus play. Yo, the Niners and Seahawks mainly. Well, the Niners defense might mess me up here. Might really mess me
Actually,
up.
wait. Oh yeah, that's the also a common thing between these teams.
Yeah. I like Sam Darnold's fuck ups. What is your prediction for this game? I have the Seahawks winning. I think Trent Williams is going to be a big loss against this Seahawks pass rush. I think DeMarcus Lawrence is going to have a game. So I got the Seahawks winning. It's missing Trent Williams, but also like the defense's ass. But again, it feels very gutsy to be picking for Sam Darnold. But that's where I'm at. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We got 10 people watching live. That's pretty cool. Like I mentioned, for the people who don't remember how this works, so let's just say Atlanta wins because Chris Olave isn't playing anymore. This is what the playoff picture looks like if Seattle wins, right? If Seattle wins, they're the wait, what the hell? That's not the playoff picture. Conference. There we go. Seattle 1, Chicago 2, Eagles 3, Panthers 4, Rams, Niners, Packers. Now, if where are they? The Niners win, obviously they get the 1 seed, but that switches how things go for the 5 and the 6 seed, because then Seattle gets the 5 as opposed to the Rams, and the Rams have to do the horrible thing of having to play Philadelphia. So not how the Rams would want to start their playoffs, but it could happen. King, who do you have winning?
I still got the Niners. It's at their it's at their stadium.
That's true. That's true. Everybody in the chat, who do you guys have winning? I got Cy and Will right now, but yeah, Cy and Will, who do you guys have winning?
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get
Okay. Hold
something.
on. Are you in front of your TV right now?
Yes.
Yo, okay, they're about to kick the ball off. This is our way of seeing who is. They just kicked on my screen.
Yeah. Okay, you all ahead. I'll tell you when they kick. Just kicked. So you're probably
Okay.
like 30
So,
seconds ahead.
nah, less than that. Probably like, I mean, it seemed like what, 5
One?
seconds?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, like 5 seconds. We gotta win. FD's Niners, man. Man. Yo, I mean, look, last time the Seahawks played a primetime divisional game and I was live streaming. Guess what happened? Seahawks pulled it out. All right, Seahawks start the game with the ball. Sam Darnold takes the field. Niners wearing these all black uniforms for the first time. Seahawks starting at their own 30. The JSN in motion. Darnold drops back. First target to Rashid Shaheed. Quick little out for 3 yards. Little pitch and catch, get easy completion for Darnold. Will, are you guys missing anyone on the offensive line, or is this all the starters? It looks like you're missing your left tackle because I don't think Josh Jones is a starter. JSN on the bench for second down, so that would immediately to me signal it's a run play, and it is. K9 gets the ball, K9 gets the edge, and like 8 yards on 2nd and 7. First down, Niners. Again, if JSN is on the bench, to me, clear as day that that's a run play, but this Niners defense is ass. So knowing what the play is might not matter. All right, 1st and 10. JSN back on the field. Rashid Shaheed in motion. Play action. Darnold. Ooh, they set up the running back screen off play action. K9 almost gets tripped up, doesn't, stays on his feet. K9 gets like 20 plus yards on 1st and 10. And the Seahawks are moving. I like this play design. Play action into a running back screen is awesome. And honestly, Anthony Bradford had nothing to do there. He had nobody to block. Charles Cross, Kobe Bryant, and 2 guards. Damn, both the guards are out? Or maybe they're backup guards. Hand off to Charbonnet up the middle. Charbonnet gets about 7 yards. And the Seahawks are rolling early on this drive. Making it look easy as you should against this Niners defense. I think 2 backers if I'm not wrong. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because I saw Bradford and Zabel are both playing. And is Sundell the normal starting center? Darnold, hand off up the middle, and Charbonnet gets stood up at the line of scrimmage by Malik Mustafa. Okay, so then it's just your left tackle. Both teams playing a huge game without their left tackles. Interesting. So 3rd and 4, first big down for the Seahawks. Oh man, Bradford fucked up there. Bradford could have blocked 2 guys. He blocked neither. Like he had his choice between 2, and he blocked neither. Third and 4. Darnold, pocket clean, and he finds number 81. I don't even know who that is. It looks like a tight end, though. But I know Arroyo is 18. Saubert. I think that must be the 3rd stringer. All good, Caden. Enjoy your night out until you're home, and then we'll see you then. Nice little route there to find the gap in zone coverage by Saubert. All right, Seahawks at the 24. Ooh, Walker finds the cutback. That looked like a wide zone to the right, and a massive hole opened up for the cutback. He kind of stumbled into the cutback there, so he may have been able to get even more yards there, but still a healthy 8-9 yards on 1st down. Is he the backup or the 2nd stringer? Because I swear there's another tight end as well. Let me see who I'm. Let me look up this depth chart to see who I might be remembering. No, it's Barner. See, so okay, Barner is the guy I remember. I remember Elijah Arroyo. I did not know about this Saubert guy. Charbonnet 1st down, yards up the middle. Yeah, it looks like the Seahawks running game is working pretty well. If they can consistently run the ball today, I think they win this game. Yeah, no, I heard they call it the Barnyard, which is a pretty good name. First and goal. Darnold, very clean pocket, takes a shot to JSN, and Lenore gets called with the flag. Pass interference on Lenore. Oh, he was the guy talking all that shit, talking the most. They go right at Lenore with JSN. Yeah, Lenore kind of slows up JSN at the break, and he's holding the arm. Hold on. Damn, man, they took Lenore off the field. So they must be anticipating a run up the middle. And if I look at the Seahawks formation here, is JSN off the field? Yeah, all tight ends. This is probably Charbonnet up the middle because this is what Charbonnet does. They should also just do a tush push or like a barnyard as like, oh my God. Oh my. All right, so we have the first Darnold fuck up, eating the ball there and taking a big sack on first and goal.
Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I got new headphones for Christmas.
Jared Brown, hold on. I'm playing a drinking game where every time Sam Darnold fucks up, I chug this beer that I'm drinking. Just so you know what just happened, because that's just what I just did. Yo, King, we just got Darnold's first fuck up.
Yeah, I just came back when he got the sack. Yeah.
Yo, on first and goal,
I'm about to turn on the game. So what did I miss?
So the Seahawks got the ball to start the game. They've been moving down the field really easily. First and goal at the goal line, and Darnold takes an 11-yard sack.
Oh my God, Darnold!
I am quote unquote joining you.
You're what?
I'm quote unquote joining you in this game.
In this drinking game? Okay, salute everybody in the chat, everybody watching on the panel. Feel free.
But
We're in this together.
20 and unfortunately can't consume any alcohol yet. Okay. I just replaced it with soda.
Oh, okay, hell yeah. Let's do it.
But also, I will also do the big. I'm gonna get to a big one for me. It feels like a 30+ yard play. I will shotgun one.
Let's do it. Let's do it. If it's a pick six,
I got Pepsi's.
Pick six, then you got shotgun one.
You'll find any defensive touchdown, I will shotgun one.
Yeah, off of Sam Darnold. All right, Jared Brown, what were you saying about Christmas?
I got brand new headphones, so I'm just seeing if it works for this.
Oh no, they sound really good. Your audio sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called the skull candy headphones.
Skull candy? I've heard skull candy.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, and they're pink.
That's your favorite color?
No, I told the guy to pick a random color, and he picked pink. I said, "Oh well."
True.
Remember, if the Falcons win tomorrow, because the Panthers lost. Remember, if the Falcons win tomorrow, the Panthers are in.
Yep, it's gonna be great. Third and goal, big down for the
Seahawks.
The
Buccaneers beat them.
Yo, no way. They do a draw on third and goal. Very conservative stuff from Seattle.
Why? Just Charbonnet? Not even
Darnold, why did they run it?
No, running it is honestly just protecting themselves from another potential Darnold mistake. You know, like this is them just getting the 3 points. And
but no, you don't get the drink. You don't
wait, no. Hold on. They're going for it on fourth down. That's why they ran it. They must have wanted to just get a shorter look. Oh shit, this is hella aggressive. Unless they're trying to get them to jump off sides. But you can't even get a first down.
Okay, who would you pass it to? Jackson. Who would you pass it to? Cooper Flag or Jackson Smith to Jigba?
Oh, incompletion. Okay. They went for Cooper Kupp. There's no flag, and I fear that is another Sam Darnold fuck up because that's uncatchable.
So that absolutely was. So here's Solemn.
I'm not done it. My stomach hurts. Every time I drink Pepsi's, it burns my throat.
Damn. Damn, Sam
You
Darnold.
know what? I'm gonna remain mature.
Sam Darnold's gonna get me fucked up.
I don't
Today.
like alcohol. I don't like alcohol, so I never did and never will.
Yes, you're not missing out on much, man. You're not missing out on much. But yeah,
Guys,
okay.
how do you like these Niners jerseys?
I like them. Like
They remind me of the Color Rush, but with more gold.
yeah. The only thing I would
Yeah,
change.
that's what it reminded me of.
The only thing I think I would change is that the cursive on Faithful, anytime they have cursive, I think it's too cursive-y. Like it's too like I mean, when I first went to read the word, I'm like, that's kind of hard to read. I would change the font a little bit, but that's such a small criticism. Like I think it's great otherwise.
Dude, people are roasting Alabama on internet right now. How they got their butt whooped by Indiana.
As they should.
And I went to that game, by the way. I went to that
Really?
game.
You got
Nice.
pictures?
How was it?
Tell me he wanted to whoop Alabama's ass, and guess what? He did.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm such a big fan of Signetti.
Hey, King.
I know what you're gonna
Dude,
say.
Signetti
he
looks like the
my
Grinch.
heart hurts. Bro,
Wait,
after
I'm
our
at Ole
game,
Miss.
my heart hurts.
Damn.
No, because
Ole Miss versus Miami. You excited?
We gonna see what happens.
Watch you guys win the national championship. Watch you guys win the national championship without Lane Kiffin.
Yo, Trinidad played so good. I had if I knew nothing about Trinidad in terms of like age and where he played, I'd have so many hot takes about him. But he played his ass off.
He was a Division II quarterback.
Ferris State, dude, and he's like 23. So if he were to when he comes into the draft, they were looking to get Lenore again on another penalty.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
Man, that was still an uncatchable ball.
I mean, maybe
I think he bumped into
there, but still.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. Number 8 was.
Oh my God, McCaffrey gets tossed backwards. Byron
Really?
Murphy is not playing.
Oh,
Yo, this guy fully. Hold on, you're gonna see this guy like picked McCaffrey up.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I saw that. I just saw it.
Yeah, see, so I love the jersey numbers. I think the jersey numbers are sick on this uniform. The cursive Faithful on the front, I don't think looks.
I give it a 10 out of 10, but I wish they changed the Faithful.
Yeah, make the Faithful look like the jersey numbers. I think that'd be sick.
I mean, it is supposed to be more old-timey, like Gold Rush, Wild West time, so that is a prominent font.
Oh, okay. If they were cursive,
no, but like that's like the default. Like whenever you see like Wild West or Gold Rush, they kind of do have that font that they like to use.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because
remember, tomorrow is the last day for Highmark Stadium.
Yep. When I see these jersey numbers, I think like saloon. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
I hope the Saints win. Is there a particular reason other than just wanting Tampa in the playoffs?
He might have money on them.
I don't know. The Saints look pretty good though. With Tyler Shuck.
But I don't know if I see them winning without Olave. Also, the Niners went 3-0.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I saw that. People said the Niners better watch out for the Seahawks defense.
I mean, so far so good. The fact that after those 2 drives, the Seahawks have no points to show for after being at the 1-yard line is disgusting.
That's Sam Darnold for you.
Yep.
What games are you excited for next weekend for the college football?
Hold on. Rashid Shaheed literally caught that.
I'm excited for Oregon. Oh,
I'm excited for both games, bro.
I'm pretty sure he was on his knees, but whatever.
Yo, both college games are going to be amazing.
I'm just glad
Oregon
that
and
it's
Indiana.
finally unique.
Remember they played.
Yo, hold on.
Remember they played each other.
There's a 15-yard penalty on this kick return, dude. Like the Seahawks are gonna start in field goal position.
Yep.
I'm telling you this.
Let me see.
If they do not get
face
any
mask.
points,
Face mask.
yeah. If they
Face
score
mask.
0 points again, that's a red flag.
An aggressive face mask too.
Yeah, it was. I wonder if Oregon learned anything from their first meeting with Indiana because they played each other.
I mean, throughout this whole playoffs, besides Tulane, the team that was looking for payback did win.
Also,
They
bro,
always won.
it looks like Mendoza against Moore is going to be QB1 versus QB2 in the draft. So getting a chance to watch both the top two quarterbacks in the draft in one game, in a high stakes game where they're playing each other, I think it's going to really help with understanding like how good both those quarterbacks are. Now, for what it's worth, I don't love either, right? But it'll just be a really good chance to watch those quarterbacks play. And then you have Chambliss.
My friend already bought tickets for us to go to that game.
I think all four quarterbacks are going in the draft, so pretty good showcase here for what you have.
I think Carson Beck wanted to face Georgia so he could get his revenge on them.
Same. I was actually cheering for Georgia for that reason. I thought.
Wow, bro! Really?
No, Yo, here's what happened though. So I was cheering for Georgia, and as I'm watching the game, I'm like, guys, Ole Miss is fucking cool as hell. Like their quarterback is balling. Their story is pretty great, right? Like, so I literally became an Ole Miss supporter as the game went on, slowly more and more. But initially, I was like, yeah, bro, bring me Beck against Georgia. But I mean, we never got that.
And by the way, for the World Juniors for Hockey Cup, USA got eliminated first round.
I heard Canada's not good either.
Ooh.
By Finland. Finland eliminated us.
At least Finland's good.
Okay, you know, fine. At least it's Finland.
Yeah, they
we lost in overtime. We lost in overtime.
OT loss. We were a first round exit. Are you kidding me?
Is Canada still alive?
Yeah, they are.
Jeez, I heard they're ass this year.
Yeah, apparently they don't have a good. I saw a TikTok video talking about how they didn't like their team. Not gonna lie, did not understand it at all.
Here we go.
All right, first
I got
down.
it.
The Seahawks at the 35.
Come on. Go on, Niners.
Oh,
3 yards.
Oh, you guys are playing a rough team.
Who are we playing?
On the 4th. C-check.
Oh, Czech Republic?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
CZECHS. Yeah, that team.
The Czechs, yeah. We're playing
and Sweden's. Republic. And if USA would have beat Finland, we would have played Sweden.
Is this the semifinal now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. But yeah, shout out
to the Swedes. Great help, man.
Ooh, quick out to JSN. And JSN is going to set up a 3rd and short for the Seahawks.
Okay.
And by the way, your Canada team
run the ball.
By the way, your Canada team won by 6. They won 7-1 over Slovakia.
Slovakia, yeah. That feels like an easy matchup.
Man, what type of bias is that? We get Finland, you get Slovakia.
Yeah, that's a tough round one, man. Finland is.
You sure? Sweden got Latvia.
Wait, Latvia?
Yep, Sweden got that.
How do we know any Latvia? I know like.
Oh shit! Charbonnet takes the ball left, and Charbonnet is in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Seahawks finally have the scoreboard looking how the game has gone. Because if you look at the yards so far, bro, we're over 10 minutes into this game, and the yards are like at this point, what, 100 to like 2?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. Seattle looking good so far.
And C-check beat Switzerland 6-2. So.
Yeah, that sack that they took on first down is like the only reason this game isn't in the worst shape, which is again how bad that sack was.
And
yeah.
When you have free time, check out your Canada Olympic team for hockey.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
You have Connor McDavid, Macklin Celebrini, Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, all the best players on your team for this year's Olympics for hockey. But they say your goaltending is probably going to be an issue.
If we plug in that Seattle is going to be the winners, then these are the matchups we're looking at, man. Philly, San Francisco this time next week. I mean,
can the Niners move the ball?
Bears Packers is going to be good too. Panthers.
Who does the Patriots play?
It's really strongly looking like the Chargers.
Oh boy,
the
Texans.
Not the Bills.
If they win.
No, so here's why, right? Because the Chargers are choosing to rest all their players against Denver. So Denver,
the Jags will play the Bills,
and Buffalo's going to beat the Jets. So that's going to put the Chargers in the 6th seed, right? Like the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
And then the Bills will play
the Bills are the 7th seed.
Yeah, but it looks like because the Chargers are basically laying down against the Broncos, it looks like the Bills are guaranteed to jump up to number 6.
Wait, they're guaranteed laying down?
Well, yeah, the Chargers are resting all their starters.
Why? Come on, play spoiler.
Okay, but you know what it is, bro? It's more like a domino effect, right? Because Herbert has the hand injury. So if they decided to like bench Herbert,
he did last week.
What's that?
He had an injury last week.
It wasn't last week. It's just that like he's had to play through the hand injury to even play all these games, right? So they just wanted to give him rest. And then if you're gonna put if you're gonna put Trey Lance out there, like against the Broncos, like you can't risk your other starters against the Broncos because you're gonna lose the game anyway. So basically, like the thing is, it's an all or nothing decision, and they just basically decided that resting up is better than competing for the 6th seed because that's as far high as they can go. They're either getting 6 or 7. And then the funny thing is that they can't even control the matchup because, I mean, it's unpredictable who finishes 2 versus 3. So the Chargers just decided, if you look at Chargers starters. I'm pretty sure it's all their starters. Yeah, see, so Broncos resting Herbert, other starters against Broncos. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh sends clear message to Broncos after resting starters. So that's the thing. The Chargers have laid down. So, I mean, these games are pretty predictable other than Ravens Steelers. But if you look at these 2 seeds here and then the 2-3 seeds here, it's looking again very strong. It's looking very likely that you're getting Patriots Chargers and Bills Jaguars. So I don't know how people feel about those matchups, but it looks like those games are happening.
Man, fraudulent ass Broncos get the 1 seed.
For real, man. 14-3, 1 seed, and we all feel pretty good that they could lose to the wildcard teams. Like if they have to play Buffalo, honestly, I think I'm probably picking them to lose in the divisional round, regardless of who they play.
If they lose in the divisional round, not only is A, my hating correct, but B, you just know all the memes and slang of them is going to be epic.
Yeah. See, so as a 1 seed, right, in the 2nd round, you could only play 4 through 7. They could not possibly play New England and Jacksonville in the first 2 rounds. So I would take the Chargers against them because the divisional opponents, the Chargers already beat them. And yeah, I think I just trust the Chargers more. Now, again, their offensive tackles against the Broncos would terrify me, but also the Broncos offense terrifies me too. So I think I'd take the Chargers. I think I would take the Bills and I would take the Texans. I believe the Ravens or Steelers would be the only 2 teams that I have the Broncos beating. So if the Patriots and the Jaguars win their matchups, they play each other. And then in that situation, the Broncos would play. Potentially they could play Pittsburgh or Baltimore. I think I would have Denver beating Pittsburgh or Baltimore, but that's it. I think that's the only opponent they can beat in round 1. So yeah, they should be cheering for divisional opponents for sure. Oh, sorry, the 2 and the 3 seeds. The Broncos need to be fans of theirs for sure. Purdy drops back. Purdy throws the dump off on 3rd and 9, and Jawan Jennings is about 2 yards short. So it looks like the Niners are going to start the game with back-to-back 3-and-outs. Yep, the Niners are punting, bro. 2 straight 3-and-outs for the Niners.
So the Niners can't get anything going.
Man, Seahawks defense is showing up today, man. Last time I watched the Seahawks in primetime, the defense didn't show up against LA. They've showed up today for sure. Rashid Shaheed.
Well, that is a title on the line in first seed.
Yep. A big performance from them.
But do you trust the Seahawks in the playoffs, though, with Sam Darnold as a QB?
I just don't trust Sam Darnold. I trust everything but Sam Darnold here. Like, I trust the coaching. I trust the defense. I trust JSN. I trust Charbonnet. Actually, no, I lied. I don't trust Bradford either. So, like, I guess, like, there's parts of the offensive line I don't trust, and then Sam Darnold that I don't trust. But everything else, I think there's a lot to like about Seattle. Unfortunately, bro, the interior of your offensive line and your quarterback are pretty huge parts of your team. So we have to see them. We have to see them look good for sure. Dude, if Seattle didn't even kick a field goal, man, this could be 10-0 already.
I'm already eating my dinner. I'm having steak.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna be having spaghetti later today.
I'm eating a cheeseburger with paneer fries.
With what kind of fries?
Paneer fries. I made them myself.
Ooh, oh, interesting. What do you know about paneer?
It's a very flavorless cheese, I'll say that, but very solid and very easy to make.
Okay.
I did spice it up. I spiced that up and I spiced up the breading.
Nice. Okay, because paneer is like it's an Indian thing, and whenever we cook it, like it's always something that has to soak up a lot of the spices. Because by itself, it's like damn near completely flavorless. But yeah, interesting. Go Niners. Hello, Reem Rossiner. I don't even know how to say his name. Fuck everyone that's doing some shit below okay, true. Man said go Steelers. Nuggets cooked. There's a whole lot. If you think about the King implications here, right?
You said dick suck, bro.
You said fuck the US, which is anti-King. You said go Steelers, which is pro-King, and then you said Nuggets cooked, which is anti-King. King does not know how to react to this.
We'll only cook for like what?
A month?
3 weeks. A month. We'll be back.
All right, Seahawks third drive, man.
And we still beat the Raptors. So what?
Yo, that was nasty. That was a nasty loss. That was such a nasty loss. K9 up the middle. Oh my God, Kenneth Walker runs for 20 yards on first down.
If it was 10 more, I would have taken a chug.
You guys will sign Geno Smith or Mac Jones. Nah, Mac Jones isn't a free agent. He's under contract for a second year. So someone's gonna have to trade for Mac Jones, which is extra nasty. Not that I don't think Mac Jones is a starting quarterback. I think he's a starter. I just don't think he's a good starter. K9. Ooh, looks for the cutback. It's not there. He goes back to the right, and lots of Niners there, man. That Niners had that play plugged up pretty good. But yeah, 2nd and 9. Dude, if the Seahawks get a touchdown here, at what point? Oh, actually, no, this is a question. at what point, if you're the Niners, do you consider just benching your players? Like if you're down 21-0, right? Do you try to scratch and claw and come back when you know you have a game next week? Like, you know, like at what point do you think the Niners tap out of a football game tonight? JSN gets 15 yards. What's the score?
I don't think they will until like it's very bad.
It's only 7-0.
It's like
it's only 7-0.
I don't think they do it at all because it's your rival. You're on prime time, and this is your stadium. The fact that you're getting beat so bad, you're actually saying we quit. You're giving everything to your rivals.
That's true. That's definitely true.
And to the internet.
But yo, Genoa, it's only 7-0, but if you look at the yardage, it's 125-16. This game has actually been belt to ass so far. It's just the fact that Seattle went 4 and out on the goal line is the reason that it's 7-0. If you haven't watched the game, Genoa, on the first drive of the game, the Seahawks went all the way to the 1 yard line, and then on 1st and goal, Sam Darnold took a sack. Wait, are they calling that a false start? Damn, this Purdy footage and this Darnold footage is being wasted. But yeah, they went all the way to the 1 yard line. Then Darnold took a 10-yard sack, and then they got back to the 4 yard line and went for it on 4th down. Didn't get it, right? And then the Niners went 3 and out. Then the Seahawks scored a touchdown, and then the Niners went 3 and out again. Damn. So the Seahawks got a false start here, trying to be cute, trying to get offsides.
What do you mean trying to get offside? So did they think, oh, it's 0, we can move now?
They should have just no. They tried to do this little shift between their tight ends, but the tight end flinched first. Oh no, General, I still support your statement through and through. Man said we love King. Don't fuck him for being a Nuggets casual.
Oh no, casual though. I studied up on them as I became a fan.
Oh man. Yo, you know what I want to do? I want to look at a mock draft. Hold on, 2026 NFL mock draft. I haven't searched this in a while. 14 hours ago. Oh, I saw this. Yo, okay, King. We're gonna look through this. I saw this article. This is Matt Miller, ESPN draft expert. He's identifying the true first round prospects. So like not people that are gonna go in the first round because 32 players have to be picked, but the actually like the best players. Sorry, not the best players. The players that are actually like they have a true first round grade. Okay, so he says 2 quarterbacks: Mendoza, Dante Moore. I get that these are first round picks and they're probably going to go pretty high. Again, I don't love either of these quarterbacks. If I were to bet on somebody personally, I would rather bet on Dante Moore because I think he has better like just base traits. And again, you don't have to draft somebody and just take them for what they are right now. You have to assume that you can develop somebody. You have to assume you can maximize somebody's traits. I'd rather maximize what Dante Moore has. What's a comparison for him as a quarterback? He's like those like athletic quarterbacks with a really strong arm. The thing about him is like he was practicing with Mahomes towards the end of high school. He was really good in high school. He went to UCLA. I think he had Chip Kelly at UCLA, and we know everything goes wrong whenever Chip Kelly enters the conversation. So he had to transfer to Oregon here. No, like he's in terms of how he's as a player right now, he's good. But it's just in terms of having a guy who is probably more athletic than Mendoza, probably has a stronger arm than Mendoza. I would rather take the player that's less good but has better traits. Darnold passed to JSN. JSN. Oh my God. Is JSN about to score? Oh wow! I thought
Wait.
he must have stepped out. He must have stepped out. If he scored there, that would have been insane.
We need a replay. We need a review now. Let's see.
Hold on. I don't think he stepped out. No,
Wait.
he stepped out after the first down. He stepped out like 13 yards, or I don't know how many
Oh, I
yards.
saw it. Yeah, he did. He
He
did.
stepped out like 3 yards after the first down. Yeah, he
Wait.
got the first down. Who is Shelhis? Who is this guy? Less so. No, I wouldn't say he got the comparisons as much, but he's more that kind of like. Okay, I would say like he's more of a Caleb Williams style quarterback. Mendoza is more of a, in terms of style.
He's more of a pocket passer.
Yeah, with a little bit of mobility and kind of some strength. I would say from a style standpoint, no, I was gonna say Herbert, but Herbert's more like he has more wheels. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but like Alabama Mac Jones in the NFL hasn't like he used to be able to scramble more at Alabama, I feel. What's a good comparison?
Like,
you know what? Maybe Burrow again from a style.
I was gonna say like, like your old school 2010s type of quarterback. The ones who's more like you're in the pocket, they can move, but they got good decision making and they're more pocket passers.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna talk. This is a good talking point. We're gonna talk about this in a second.
Man, fuck the Rams. There gotta be some damn choke. How'd you choke to the chokers?
Yo, you lost to Atlanta, and now because of that, Tampa Bay's whole thing might get fucked up.
Not only that, but Caden was actually right. Are we serious right now?
For real. Oh man, lost a lot of yards there.
Oh, come on, Niners. That's what.
We gotta
that's what you
congratulate
need.
Chip Kelly for the Northwestern job. The Northwestern job?
He left Ohio State for Northwestern?
I think that's where he is. Chip Kelly. News. He's going back to college. What? Yeah, he's not even the Northwestern coach. He's the offensive coordinator at Northwestern.
He left Ohio State for Northwestern.
Yes. Oh man.
Ew.
Big stop from Upton Stout. And the Seahawks will kick a field goal to go up 10-0. And they do deserve to be up 2 scores, but they deserve to be up more than 10-0.
They missed the kick. Now let me stop.
Yo, who's 19? Jake Bobo? That guy was not trying to block. That guy was not trying to block at all. If you're going to run a wide receiver screen to somebody, it has to be behind somebody that wants to block. He missed.
Oh my God, I was right.
He missed, bro. He missed. Yep. Yo, 7-0 in a game like this is crazy. Seahawks oh man. You guys should be up like at least 13-0. At least 13-0. Dude, yes. You just gotta hope the defense stays hot. You have to hope but like with how hot the Seahawks defense is, you really want to like just put some good separation and almost discourage the other team from trying. But like you're keeping the Niners alive. That's not great. Terrible game management. I mean, yeah, just terrible results, right? Because, well, okay, you know what? From a game management standpoint, I thought that draw.
The first drive was terrible play calling at the end.
Yeah.
The second one was just bad luck.
No, yeah, well, the second one was a touchdown. This one, the missed field goal on the third drive.
You know what I meant, yeah.
Okay, no, I know what you mean. The third, okay, the bubble screen was ass. I don't like that call. And if it's behind, Benito's a Chargers guy. I think he's from San Diego. See, so his logo here says San Diego FC. And I remember his original name before they did the ats. Yeah, he's a Chargers guy. You guys are both Chargers guys. You guys are family. Were you about to say something like were you about to say something negative and now you know he's a Chargers fan and you're gonna be nice? Is that what happened, General? But okay, hold on. Sai made a point here about he wants the Rams to replace Matt Nagy, and hilariously, Matt Nagy is horrible at his job. I remember when they won a Super Bowl and people tried to act like Matt Nagy was good. Horrible. And he's saying pass game coordinator of the Rams. So the thing about this is funny because I used to do this a lot. Funnily enough, I used to do this with Andy Reid. The thing you have to understand about Andy Reid is that, like, Andy Reid, he is the offensive system. So I don't think he would go and get a Sean McVay guy and then infuse Sean McVay principles into his offense. I do not think Andy Reid is that guy. I think he always pulls from guys that are from his kind of coaching philosophy, right? Look at some of his famous assistant coaches, right? You talk about Doug Peterson. That's literally somebody he coached as a player. That's his guy. Matt Nagy, literally somebody he coached as a player. That's his guy. Marty Morningwig, right? Never really coached anywhere else. Andy Reid, like, he pulls from his own family and his own school of like offensive coaching. I don't think he would ever go get this guy from LA and then infuse some of LA's passing principles into his system. No, Andy Reid is this system. So, bro, he's on a boat somewhere, I'm sure, or on an island somewhere, or he's just somewhere chilling.
You know, let me control myself.
I don't think I've seen Benito on the other channel. I don't think I've seen him there. But yeah, man, Doug is somewhere vibing. I saw an interview he did with an Eagles YouTube channel recently. He did say he's open-minded to coaching. He just wants the right opportunity. And to be honest, I don't think he's gonna get it. Niners pass to McCaffrey up the middle, and they're already past midfield. With the Clippers. Okay, yeah, he's San Diego through and through.
Are the Clippers really San Diego?
I don't think they're San Diego, but it's like I think people in San Diego, they don't want to support like the big LA thing. Like I don't. Well, I mean, I'm sure Lakers fans are everywhere, and I'm sure there's a healthy amount of Lakers fans. But like, my understanding of San Diego is just that they have a lot of Clippers fans. And Benito, you can confirm that if I'm right or wrong. But like, ooh, big play by Tariq Woolen.
Well, I feel like they support like the Warriors or maybe the Kings.
Oh, this is what it is, bro. They used to play here. That makes sense.
Oh, they did. I forgot they did back in the day.
That's where the
it was like during the Bill Russell times.
Purdy gets Jawan Jennings smoked, and it is 3rd and 11.
Is he good though? He might be hurt.
He's getting up, but I think it was just a really tough hit. He's telling the doctors to go back to the sideline. Yeah, I think he just landed on his side. Shoot. Third and 11. This has been a nice Niners drive, but it definitely could end here, especially because on 3rd down, you got Jawan Jennings not on the field. I don't think Ricky Pearsall is playing today. So you got Sky Moore on the field, bro. You need 11 yards, and you have fucking Sky Moore on the field. Can McCaffrey run a go route?
Well, why we hating on Sky Moore?
Oh, shit. Purdy almost got it. Purdy almost got it.
Oh,
He got 10 yards. Yo, I saw him. He looked like he was about to get the edge, and I was like, "Fuck, he's gonna do this." This little motherfucker, but he just could not get the 11 yards.
Bro, he's not even That's
You know what it is, bro? He's not like an athlete or anything, but bro, he's kind of like he's shiftier than you would expect him to be. Like he has that classic, like you know how they say like some white guys are like sneaky athletic? Like, yo, he's like the poster boy for sneaky athletic. Fourth and one. Huge down for the Niners. Ooh, there's a challenge flag from Seattle. Yo, there is a challenge flag from Seattle.
for what?
I think they're gonna say maybe he should have got like less. Oh no, it's a timeout. Wait, so he's putting the challenge flag back in his pocket? Because if
Can
the
he do that?
The only thing to challenge would be like that he it's not 4th and 1, it should be like 4th and 2 or something. I don't think here's my thing. I think some teams that would mean that they don't go for it. But I think in the Niners case, dude, they would go for it still. 4th and 2, like you didn't change shit. Oh, yo, he should challenge it. It should be like 4th and 3.
Wait, so wait.
It's too late. It's fucked up. No, yo, what the hell? Yo, I saw Jalen Suggs was wearing a headband like a choker. Why did he think that was cool?
What?
Yeah, I'll show you pictures later. Oh, pass rush gets to Purdy. Purdy throws it to the flat. Incompletion. Niners go 4 and out. Turn the ball over on downs, and they have let the Niners continue to they've let the Seahawks still be in a position where they can get a chokehold on this game. Because, dude, Niners only drive where they get things going. They get no points from it. This is a game where people are refusing to take points. Low-key good prospect, Danny Wolf. Yeah, I figured Brooklyn would get their shit together at some point. Okay. You saw what happened there, right? Purdy got hurried, got off of his spot, right? Can't read the play out, just panicked and threw to the flat. That could have been a pick six. Man. That was a rough spot. Okay, back to this list here, right? Dante Moore and Mendoza. I don't love either prospect. If I had to pick one, I would take Moore. I'm just glad I don't need a quarterback. Running back, Jeremiah Love. This guy's elite, man. This guy's so good. Like this guy, I like him better than Genty. I'm trying to think of the last running back that was probably
wow.
What's that?
Oh wow. What an amazing take.
I know. So Genty went 6th overall. The problem is, I think Genty should have not gone 6th overall. So that's the thing. I think Jeremiah Love, he might not go top 5 the way logically you would assume could happen. But that's because Genty probably had no business going number 6 overall.
And blame the Raiders.
Stupid ass franchise. Wide receiver.
And they got the first of up. If the Raiders take Mendoza but still keep this O-line,
he's gonna
fire the organization.
He's gonna look. It's gonna be a horrible draft pick if they can't. It doesn't matter who they take. If they take a quarterback in this draft, that quarterback is not gonna be good on the Raiders. Maybe their second team, because like it could be like a Baker Mayfield situation. Sam Darnold for what it is. Like they'd be good on their second team, but like, nah, dude, that's bad. Yo, this is interesting to me, bro. He says there's only one true first-round prospect at receiver, and it's Carnell Tate.
Yo, Carnell Tate is him, though.
He is him, but like, what do you think of the Arizona receiver Jordan Tyson? Like, I've heard of some other receivers that are good. I'm just surprised that the Carnell Tate was the only one, but Carnell Tate is definitely good.
This definitely could be maybe like 2 more in the first round, but I think it is fair to say that he is like the head and shoulders of receivers.
Oh, fair enough. Because I expect to see more than just him. And then tight end Kenyon Sadiq. This guy looks amazing. So if you're gonna watch Indiana, Oregon, Kenyon Sadiq looks like a phenomenal tight end. Would I go Love to the Giants? No, dude. Sam Darnold, first down. JSN for 20 yards. No, dude. Like, I think they need to go. If I was them, I would trade down and get Caleb Downs. But yeah,
just get a haul for that pick.
For sure. If I was them, I'd trade down. But no, dude, I don't think they need to go running back. They have Scatterbo. I think they can get a compliment to Scatterbo. Obviously, Love would be much better than Scatterbo, I think. But like honestly, if I was them, I'd probably find a way to get an offensive line on draft night.
Yeah, that's good. They need like line help.
Yeah, man.
Like maybe if they want to do something, try to get like a partner in crime for neighbors. But besides that, this gets more line.
True. I can see Travis Kelce coming back next season. Give me Jeremiah Love. I think is, bro, if Kelce comes back next season, I'm just assuming he's going to be even older and even worse. Like, even if he comes back, dude, at this point, like, that doesn't even matter.
Like, what do you bring to the table? You're not a top 10 tight end. You're not the top 15, let's be honest. What do you bring to the table?
Like, no, it's just not a needle mover one way or the other. Jeremiah Love to Kansas City would be great. We have not seen Mahomes with an elite running game. I don't mean running back, I mean running game since rookie Kareem Hunt? Maybe second year. Well, when did Kareem Hunt run into trouble? Year 2?
Was it year 2? That was like you. Okay, let me check.
Maybe you can look it up. But rookie year Kareem Hunt was the only time we've ever seen Mahomes have dynamite in the backfield. We that was a scary sight. I'm not gonna lie. We need that to not happen again.
It happened in 2018,
and I think 2017 was his. Oh, Darnold scrambles. Darnold wheels, gets to 3rd and 4.
No way Sam Darnold's running. No. This is unfathomable. I don't care.
What's unfathomable?
There's no way Sam Darnold is running.
Yo, watch this replay. He absolutely snatched a Niners ankles, dude. That guy, that linebacker that blitzed and missed. Oh my goodness. Season 2, yeah, bro. Rookie year Kareem Hunt was special. That he actually, I think he may have snatched this linebacker's ACL, and that should not be possible with Sam Darnold. Dude, that is crazy. Okay, back to this. Yeah, Kenyon Sadiq, really, really good. Offensive tackles, apparently only one. So I'm assuming that this guy is doing like an elite players list because there's going to be more than one offensive tackle that goes in the first round. But Francis Mauga from Miami is the one he put here. So this guy's probably going to be the first offensive tackle. Obviously, Miami's offensive line, it looks like a pretty good unit. And, you tend not to see offensive lines in college with a ton of NFLers. So I'm assuming he's a big part of the reason that they are where they are. Interior offensive linemen, so guards and centers, none. Edge rushers, Ruben Bain and David Bailey. So Ruben Bain, obviously you see Miami's defensive line, a big part of the reason they are where they are. And Ruben Bain is like the superstar of their defensive line. David Bailey, again, Texas Tech, a little bit lesser known, but Texas Tech's defense is the only thing that mattered on that team. And they had a linebacker that's really good, but he's the other reason that their defense is really good.
He actually had a great game against Oregon. He had a great game against Oregon.
This guy's really good too. Defensive tackle, Peter Woods from Clemson. I do not know shit about this guy. I wish I did.
I think I've seen a few stuff about him. He's nice. He's nice.
Linebacker Arvell Reese. So if you read it here, so this is interesting, right? Because what's interesting? I was talking.
Rodriguez.
So what's that?
Where's Rodriguez? The Texas Tech linebacker who was almost a Heisman.
Is he entering the draft?
Actually, he might not be.
Rodriguez, Texas Tech.
Yeah, Jacob Rodriguez. He might just be.
Hold on. He must be. Yeah. Oh, he's a 5-year player. Maybe that's why they don't look at him the same as an NFL prospect.
Man, he was still almost a Heisman.
Yo, he played quarterback his first year of college. That's crazy. I saw here position quarterback/linebacker. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not. This is the thing, bro. This list is harsh, man. This list is really, really harsh. There's no corners. Like, I think what he's trying to say is these are the elite of the elite. Because okay, if you look at the amount of players here, one safety, so that's one linebacker, so 2 players, one defensive tackle, 3 players. So there's 2 edge rushers. There's 5 defensive players on this list. And then you look at offensive players, 1 tackle, 1 tight end, 1 receiver, 3, 4, and then 2. So there's 11 players on this list. So he's basically talking about like the elite of the elite in the draft. The Arvel Reese write-up is interesting. The game is back, but we're gonna read that again because I had a whole conversation about him with one of my friends that watches college. Handoff to K9, he gets 4 yards or 5 yards, and the Seahawks are in the red zone. But there is a flag on the play.
Offensive holding.
Holding on the offense, yeah.
I knew it.
Bring them back.
Oh yeah, I got to keep my eyes on Anthony Bradford.
Yeah, this one's on Gray's Able though, but you always have to keep your eyes on Anthony Bradford, man. Always.
Loki, he could have been called for hold. Oh, that's Jones. Never mind.
I mean, that guy's a backup too, so that guy definitely could have been called for holding. Seahawks quick to the line of scrimmage. Darnold snaps the ball quickly, looks left, takes the throw to the flat to Barner, and gets about 5-6 yards on second down. So this will set up 3rd and 5-ish for these Seahawks. Yeah, 3rd and 6. I agree. By the way, like I'm not hugely high on Mendoza. Like in terms of him, I don't think he's a superstar at all. Like I think he could be an NFL starting quarterback. Like again, when you compare someone to Kirk Cousins, it sounds like a bad thing, but Kirk Cousins is a 15-year NFL player. Like that's a good player, right? But just not everybody's Joe Burrow. Oh my God, that was a risky throw from Darnold. Double coverage for JSN. It's broken up. And the Seahawks will kick another field goal.
And they will miss another field goal.
Let's see. All right, 45-yard kick. Myers puts this one down the middle. The Seahawks finally get the 2-score lead. I don't know where Will is at, but bro, you finally got your 2-score lead. It's taken fucking way longer. It should be a 3-score game at this point. Like this game should be on its way to a blowout. But alas, it's a 10-point game. Raptors winning by 5 against the Hawks. Scotty has 18. Ooh, I totally forgot that game was happening. 5 minutes left in the third. 95 points with 5 minutes left in the third. The Raptors are scoring the shit out of the ball, man. We could have used this against Denver.
No,
that's what happened.
You just couldn't handle the might of Peyton Wills.
Yo, this is what happens though, bro. We shot 37% against the Nuggets. You know how ass that is to shoot 37%? If we shot 42%, that's still bad, but 42% wins the game. Now today we're shooting 58% because that's how basketball works, you know. You have a shit shooting day, you know, you're gonna have a great shooting day pretty soon. So 58% against the Hawks, man. Jeez.
So what's Trey doing? Like what's
facts.
That?
Facts. I agree. This game should be 21-0 right now. But yeah, okay, back to this article. So We read the description on Reese. Reese wasn't on the NFL radar entering the season as he had a limited starting reps coming in, but he might be the number one pick in April. Reese's production exploded under new defensive coordinator Matt Patricia's scheme, working as both a linebacker and a pass rusher. Reese posted 69 tackles, 18 pressures, 6.5 sacks, while showing speed and power around the edge, reminiscent of Micah Parsons and Abdul Carter in their transformations from linebacker to edge rusher. Reese is still a work in progress, but his production and impact this season point to a player with the talent to quickly be an NFL difference maker. They're talking, this is what I'm saying, right? Like, I've watched a decent amount of college football. I've watched a decent amount of Ohio State, and I never really saw much about this guy or heard much about this guy. But whenever I would check mock drafts, they would have this guy like 1 overall, 2 overall, 3 overall. So I made a point to read up about this guy. And I guess the reason there's not that much noise is because he's still in the middle of a transition to a new position. But it sounds like it sounds like this guy's looked at as, like, again, somebody who's going to be the next Parsons, Abdul Carter, blah, blah, blah. So if you're looking at teams that need edge rushers at the top of the draft, Arvell Reese versus Ruben Bain, it looks like it's going to be a conversation. So again, it's a good time to not need a quarterback, man. Trae Young is going to be interesting. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like nobody really likes Trae. Like, it doesn't look like there's anyone in the league that's going hard for Trae Young right now. Oh my God, Seahawks kicker kicks the ball out of bounds. So he has a missed field goal and a kick out of bounds. Jason Myers, you're having a stinker.
Bro's kicking like Jake Elliott out there.
Well, that's the thing about Trae Young, bro. He's legit frustrated. Like, defensively, so bad. Offensively, obviously, he can put up a lot of volume, but he's not like a super efficient. Like, I don't know, man. Trae Young, I don't think a lot of teams are down to pay him the max. I think what we might learn at some point is that maybe Atlanta's not down to pay him the max either. Like, we're at a point where so many players got the max. I think teams are going to start slowing that shit down. Oh, tight end screen goes from -5 yards because of Nick Emenwari. George Kittle caught the ball and got dragged down. Yeah. Emenwari, man coverage against Kittle. And there's 3 Niners offensive linemen coming out to block him, and he runs around all of them. Great play. Who do I want to see in the playoffs? You know, okay, Sai, my angle is different, right? Because I still think that the Rams are going to be the 5 seed. I've already watched Carolina beat the Rams, so I want to see them try to do it again. I don't think that, I mean, if in terms of who I want to see in the playoffs from an entertainment standpoint, yeah, give me Baker. Baker's way more entertaining. But in terms of the fact that, like, I think the Buccaneers are ass, like 2-7 in their last 9 games. The Panthers have more big wins in their last 9 games than the Bucs. And if I'm thinking about a team that could make, like, again, has better chances of upsetting the Rams, it's probably the Panthers. So I'm picking the Panthers, like, in terms of who I would want to see for that reason. If I was thinking about entertainment, then yeah, Purdy squeezes out of trouble, and he had 2 receivers to throw to, man. Come on, Seattle.
Yeah.
Somebody has to get home. They got some good pressure, but nobody finished the play. Bucks are the only viable option. Oh my God, I never even thought of that. But imagine they go trade for Dame, it fails, trade for Trae Young. Man, that'd be so bad. It'd be so bad for them.
Ew.
Yo, so my dad's making spaghetti upstairs, and it's like this, like, very, like, fancy recipe that involves, like, boiling the sauce for like 4 hours, and it's been on the stove for a while,
like,
I can start to smell it,
something?
and it smells amazing. Holy shit! What was that, King?
So he's making like his own ragu of bolognese?
More or less, yeah. I don't necessarily know what it's called, but it's a recipe that my grandmother found in a cookbook like 30 years ago, and like my dad likes making it to this day. It's really good. But like, bro, I can smell it now all the way from here. Oh man, I can't wait for this game to be done.
Is he using meat?
Is he using what?
Like, is he adding meat to the sauce?
Yeah.
What type?
Yeah, there's some ground meat. I think there's ground beef.
Okay.
Oh my God, bro! How did he get that ball to Kittle? How did he
Yeah.
get that ball to Kittle? Oh man, Seahawks are they're getting so close to Purdy, but they just can't finish the play. Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence was bearing while Purdy jumped up and threw it over him. Actually, a hell of a play by Purdy, man. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning, people. 10-0 game. Niners trying to get their first points on the board. Have you tried kanafe before? Yes, I have. I love kanafe, bro. Oh my goodness, it's such a good dessert. Okay, General. So when you get it in Australia, what community makes it? Because different communities make different kinds of kanafe. Like where I'm from, you can get the kanafe that the Palestinians make. You can get the kanafe that I think there's other groups. But yeah, kanafe is really good. Lebanese, okay, yeah. So the Lebanese kanafe is pretty good as well. I've had Turkish kanafe as well. I don't think it was as good. But yeah, it's a really good dessert. Only 10-0. Poor finishing the drafts. I still think you're gonna win the game. It's just again, it's the game is being prolonged from a outcome standpoint because if it was 21-0 right now, again, I asked the question to King. This is where my mind went. Like, if you're the Seahawks, at what point do you identify that it's useless to keep playing your starters? Sorry, if you're the Niners, right? Because again, the shittiest part of this game is actually not having the 1 seed. It's the fact that you don't get to rest your players, right? Because look at the Packers. They have to play in wild card weekend, but they're giving themselves a bye week this week. The Eagles, they have to play next week. They're giving themselves a bye week, right? There's a bunch of teams in the wild card weekend. The Chargers giving themselves a bye week. If you're the loser of this game, you had no hope to do that, to give yourself that opportunity. So that's a really rough spot to be in. I look at the Rams, right? The Rams probably would have been resting players if they didn't lose 2 games in a row, man. Like, that's a bit like Sean McVay said it. Like, they need their offense to get, or not even their offense, they need their team to get in a better, to get them playing better before the playoffs. So the Rams are not going to have rest. Why? Because they lost a game to the Falcons. It's gonna suck for the loser of this game, man. What's up?
Yo, is your TV also like messing up, or is it just mine?
Mine is okay so far.
Mine got stopped on a commercial.
If not the Eagles, who do I want to win the Super Bowl? Okay, my first default would always be the Ravens. But if the Ravens don't make the playoffs, let's say argument's sake, Ravens don't make the playoffs, probably Buffalo. Probably Buffalo. Definitely never an NFC team because like it's a competitive thing. But yeah, I mean Buffalo's close by, so I think it'd be cool. Honestly, if the Bills ever won the Super Bowl, I would probably go to Buffalo to just be around that because that energy would be unreal. So yeah, probably Baltimore or Buffalo would be my next teams in terms of who I'm cheering for. 1.5 to get. Yeah, facts. Yo, Seattle's trying to bless me because when I'm done, I get to go upstairs, eat amazing spaghetti. Most career receptions in Niner history. Kittle just passed Terrell Owens. He's never gonna catch Jerry Rice. Holy shit!
I mean, if they overfeed him the ball, he might.
Yo, look at that stat though, bro. Look at the stat. Oh, is your TV still frozen? Oh shit!
No.
Trick play. Purdy. Oh, he throws it to the flat. Damn, the trick play didn't work.
Damn it.
Give us some of your lucky juju. I'm saying the Chargers.
No.
I'll be honest, bro. It just wouldn't be authentic. Like it wouldn't be from my heart.
Out of all the
welcome Raiders. Hey, somebody pouring in from the raid.
Wait, which Raiders though? Because one is definitely better than the other.
Nah, the people who are raiding from Sarcasm City. That's what we said. Oh, Purdy gets tripped up on 3rd and 3. He had space. Oh my god.
Ain't tripping a flag, throw the flag, ref.
Yo, and Wosu, does that count as a sack? Because if Wosu has an incentive, he needs to hit 2 sacks to get his incentive. Big tackle from Nwosu, man. I'm not stoked, by the way. Anybody coming in from a raid, do not believe this guy's propaganda. I'm not stoked to have that guy. Yeah, shout out to everybody pouring in from Sarcasm City, man. Make sure, I think it was a flawless birthday stream. So first of all, happy birthday, Flawless. Second of all, appreciate you as always. Third of all, if you're here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Because that's the only reason to do YouTube for the algorithm. But yeah, we're watching a huge football game, Seahawks Niners. 2 pretty good teams with playing for the most advantageous position possible for the playoffs. Shout out to CP, my guy. I believe if you're typing this, you're back in the city. If not, see you soon. Give me the Seahawks, man. Eddie Pinheiro puts it up, puts it down. Seahawks get on the board. I want the game to finish so I can put the cricket on, but we are garbage, man. Let's say, hold on. Yeah, just landed. Let's go. Welcome back. CP touches back down in Toronto.
Yo!
Wow. Wait, what do you mean?
Rethink what you just said.
Touch back in Toronto? Touchdown. Oh, hold on. I said touchdown back in Toronto.
No, you said what else before that?
Big up CP?
CP just landed in Toronto.
He did. Well, hold on. CP just landed in Toronto. Is it the name? Is it his name, CP?
You know what? Just forget it.
Because, I mean, I don't know. Like, honestly, Curry Pirate, I love the name. It's just it's a big name to say, you know? So we got to shorten that shit down. We're actually on track to be putting up a rare above 200 score. Hold on. Which cricket team is this? Got delayed by 16 hours. My flight was yesterday, but flew out today at 2 p.m. Damn. At least you didn't. I don't know. You probably would you have preferred to sleep through the flight, or are you rather like, do you prefer to sleep at home and then be awake during the flight? Oh, England versus Australia. Oh, true. Oh, that's why you guys want to watch cricket, because we got an Australian and an English guy here. Hey, big up Flawless, bro. Happy birthday. They were saying hella random ages in the chat, so I don't know how old you are, but you're one of those ages, I'm assuming. It's a big up Milk King Flawless. But yeah, happy birthday, bro. Appreciate you as always. I tapped in for like an hour, yo. I tapped out around the movie discussion because I'm not a big movie watcher either. Yo, okay, I think this counts as a fuck up. Actually, it's not actually a fuck up. I'm a chug just because I want to finish this beer. People don't know.
I thought
no.
that was food.
Yo, I'm playing a drinking game for this game because I almost never stream when I don't have work the next day. But every time Sam Darnold fucks up, I'm chugging this beer. So I think taking a sack is a fuck up. So we finally killed this one. That's the 3rd fuck up of the game. I just want to get home quickly to do shit with Chris, but that went to shit. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, Sam.
It's a long play too.
You're so lucky he got that off.
Yeah, I don't think he has time for another fuck up. Yeah, gonna go up 1 score at the half. Should be 2-3. Actually, though, bro. Actually, you guys have completely outplayed them. What are the yards now? Total yards, bro. 196 to 69. 196. Yo, this is the thing. I'm not trying to get fucked up on a live stream. If we were hanging out in real life, it would be different. But I'm not trying to get and this is the thing. If you fucked up over and over again, then maybe. But yeah, no, I'm not sure. Like I mentioned this at the beginning. I'm like, I can't be taking a shot for every fuck up. If we were gonna do a drinking game based on shots, it would have to be turnovers. You know, like it would have to be, and then we would be at 0 right now. Niners. Oh, Niners start the second half with the ball. They do. Yeah, that was a weird first half because again, very one-sided, but the score is not that far off. Do we want to look at draft stuff? I'll open up a mock draft.
Yeah, sure. There's nothing else to do.
Seahawks split between offense and defense. What the hell is this? Did the Seahawks have 2 draft picks?
Maybe.
Oh, this is just a Seattle website looking at all their mock draft results. Oh yeah, you always see more of these when you look up mock drafts nowadays. I don't care about one team's draft picks. Okay, Vegas going number 1, Fernando Mendoza. Again, I just think that they're going to set him up to fail. So, skepticism about the player aside, I don't know. I don't like this pick. If I was the Raiders, I would want to trade back. I would maybe be interested in taking an offensive lineman. I think they need to build up the trenches. If they're going to take a quarterback at this stage of where their team is at, I think it should be like a superstar. I don't know. Like, I guess it depends what coach they get as well, but Mendoza number 1 overall. See, here you go. Arvell Reese, number 2 overall. So this would be them taking another edge rusher. So I think that part of it is pretty unrealistic. Unless they maybe plan to play him at linebacker, but you would never take a linebacker number 2 overall in the modern NFL. So this is a reach, or not even a reach. This doesn't seem like a team fit, but again, you see a lot of Arvell Reese really, really high in the draft, and I didn't expect that. Number 3, Dante Moore. You can understand the Jets going quarterback, but again, this guy's a developmental project. I don't trust their offensive coaching staff. They need somebody to play now because I don't think they can trot out Justin Fields again next year. So like,
so Justin Fields to a team gets 1 year and then just fucks off.
Dude, just another situation where I think a quarterback is set up to fail. Then they need an offensive line. Absolutely. The Fernando Mendoza plays behind. It looks like an elite offensive line in college. You could not have a further worst case scenario than going to the Raiders after that. Ruben Bain to Tennessee. Okay, this is interesting because I think this guy would be such a good pick by the Titans. They haven't had edge rushers in a couple years, but more importantly, if you put him next to Tavondre Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons, you have a hell of a defensive line. Like, people don't really know this about Tennessee because Tennessee's been bad for a while and nobody watches their games. They have 2 really good defensive tackles. Like, Jeffrey Simmons might be one of the best defensive tackles in football. Tavondre Sweat's an amazing nose tackle, like just a space-eating, run-stopping nose tackle. You put Ruben Bain on that edge, and now you have, again, a defensive line that you can build the defense on top of. So I really like this pick. Arizona Cardinals taking Jeremiah Love. I would hate this for him and the Cardinals.
Ew.
They just have nothing, dude. The Cardinals have. Do they have a good offensive line? No. Do they have good receivers? Maybe, but you can't definitively say yes. You know what? Actually, I'll give them Trey McBride as a receiver. They have good receivers. But do they have a quarterback? No. Do they have anything defensively? No. So I hate for Jeremiah Love to end up on a rebuilding team like this. I actually think this would be very reminiscent to Genty going to the Raiders. Like, it's another situation where, like, okay, cool, you got a pretty good player, but what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with that player now?
Actually, it would be like Genty.
Yes.
He's a 6th overall pick going to a Conference Western team who is dead last and awful.
Yep. This would be really, really bad. Fuck that division. Yeah, that division will be a mess. You see the way Indiana offensive line protect FM? It doesn't happen like that in the NFL. Yeah, it's very rare to have an elite, like a truly elite offensive line for an extended period of time in the NFL because you can't pay all of them, and those are some of the most prioritized free agents. So yeah, you're gonna have a hard time keeping that together. Number 6. See, bro, King, this is what I was talking about. I've seen Jordan Tyson very high on a lot of mocks. So to see him completely left out of that guy's thing, very interesting. But this guy has the Cleveland Browns taking a wide receiver.
Only that, he's above Tate.
Yes, but that's the thing. I've seen a handful of people say that this guy is like so it's him and Makai Lemon from USC. I've heard a lot about them being amazing receiving prospects. I don't watch West Coast college football because like that happens like 10 p.m. on a Saturday. Who has time for that? So yeah, I'm not really familiar, but I've just heard really, really good things about those receivers, which is why I thought it was very interesting to see that guy did not have either of them as elite receivers. But apparently this guy is really, really, really good. So I look forward to watching him at some point, at least watching some tape. But yeah, it says here that he basically is a true go-to receiver all over the field, both in the slot and outside, in the Amon-Ra and JSN vein.
I see that.
I'm home now. Is there a link? Yeah, I'll get you the link right now. Link to Georgia fans charity page. Yeah, Georgia. Bad loss for Georgia. And Georgia is kind of my college team because of all the Georgia players on the Eagles now. So sad to see the Georgia season end. Commanders take an edge rusher, David Bailey. That makes complete sense. See, King, this is the other guy I heard about, Makai Lemon. Apparently, this guy's
about Makai.
Yeah, apparently he's really, really, really good. It says here he can have some visions of Devontae Smith to Olave's AJ Brown. I don't know, but Olave is really good. I'll have to see him be healthy for a while to truly buy into it. If I'm the Raiders, I'm willing to wait and take Manning next year. Yeah, okay. So this is an important thing that happened this year. Is that at the beginning of the year, it looked like Arch Manning wasn't good at football. By the end of the year, he settled into things quite a bit. So it looks like Arch is back on the table to be number one overall in a year and a half.
Only be a junior. He's staying until he's a senior.
Yeah. So like he's not going to be in the 2026 draft, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be number one overall in the 2027 draft.
That means they have to wait 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, you basically just have to have one more shitty season in the NFL. So, I mean, again, that's not the hardest thing in the world for the Raiders to stomach, I'm sure. Like, they've been bad for quite a long time. But yeah, joining the stream, we have Caden. How's it going, Caden?
What's up?
Hey, man. Your Falcons got the job done. Have we spoke since the Falcons beat the Rams?
I don't think so.
I predicted that they were going to beat the Rams.
You did, man. Give us your thoughts on that game.
Well, I mean, I wasn't able to stream it because I had to use my computer to stream it on my the TV at the place that I was staying because there was no ESPN.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on it was the way like we got a 21-0 was crazy against a playoff team. And I don't understand like how we're able to put up numbers like big numbers against playoff teams, and then like not so good numbers against non-playoff teams, and then and then that 24-3 that comeback gave me some 28-3 feelings, and then they actually ran the ball and kicked the field goal and won the game. I was so nervous.
We could barely hear you.
I was like, when I saw that comic, I was like, no way Atlanta's doing it again.
Yeah, no way we're going to.
Oh, I was so sure you guys were going to lose when Jared Verse scored that touchdown. I was so sure. I actually literally turned the game off. I turned the game off and I went upstairs.
The blocked field goal? Was that it? Yeah. That was when my dad went to bed. He was like, I'm done.
I don't blame your dad at all. I would do the same thing.
He was like, I'm done. I'm not staying up till 11:30 for this.
Texas are looking to sign Cam Coleman from Auburn and Isaac Brown from Louisville. They would be good recruitment at wide receiver and running back. They also have another running back that's coming back next year that's really good. I forget what his name is. But yeah, I'm sure Texas is going to be good, man. They have an amazing sales pitch from the standpoint of you have Arch Manning. They have a lot of money. They have Sark. Like, I'm pretty sure Texas will be pretty good next year. I wouldn't worry about that. Do you know the funny stat? If the Chiefs win tomorrow at Vegas, Andy Reid has more wins than Pete Carroll. Wait, hold on.
No, I don't think that's true.
I think he must already have more wins than Pete Carroll. I don't think Pete Carroll's stats are like that. I'm confused. Wait, are you saying like? Wait, I'm confused. We'll let Sai explain himself. The next pick, Kansas City takes Peter Woods, defensive tackle. I'm assuming this is a Chris Jones replacement, which would be a smart thing to do considering how impactful Chris Jones has been and how that's probably going to come to a stop at some point because he's old. In Las Vegas, so he's going to have more wins in Vegas than the Vegas coach than in Vegas. Like I'm assuming then that's Pete Carroll because Pete Carroll would have 2 wins. Well, how many wins did the Raiders have 2 wins, and I'm sure none of them were at home. I think that's what the stat is. The Raiders got 1 win on the road.
1 win. They have 1 win at home. Against the Falcons.
Is that their only win?
Oh, Andy has 6 wins in Vegas. Okay. I get what you're saying. Peter Woods. Yeah. So Chiefs going defensive tackle. That makes sense. Bengals going Caleb Downs. Dude, if you just actually, you know what? I was about to go on a rant about how they can't keep avoiding the offensive line forever. But at the same time, they do have to take some defensive players at some point. The Bengals defense was awful this year. So awful that I'm pretty sure Jamar Chase has like complained about it to the media like multiple times, which is something you don't really see.
I think all of them did.
Oh, I'm sure. So
after the Bears game, I think all of them did.
I'll put this on the record right now. I don't think there's a possibility I could be upset with anyone taking Caleb Downs. Like if you told me, I would say like outside of Arizona onwards. So if somebody in the top 4 takes Caleb Downs, like taking a safety in the top 4, but anybody 5 onwards that takes Caleb Downs, I won't be upset at it. I think he's so good. He's so good. And the reason he's so good is because he's not just a safety. Like he can come down and play in the slot corner. And that type of versatility in this NFL is so important because you need guys that can – every defense that's good at this point has a player that can do multiple things in the middle of the field. Like they can guard a tight end. They can stop the run as a tackler. They can blitz the quarterback. They can play man coverage against a smaller player than a tight end. They can go drop deep and play a deep zone as a safety. Like having that kind of versatility in the middle of the field, that's what Cooper DeJean is for the Eagles. And Cooper DeJean is a big part of the reason the Eagles have a good defense. Caleb Downs is that kind of player. So yeah, I think Caleb Downs is phenomenal. It has the Dolphins going corner. Oh my goodness. I don't think the Dolphins, like they need corners, but my belief is that if you're not a good football team, you should always go to important positions first. So like edge rusher, offensive line, quarterback. Like I think you always start there. So Sai says we need offense more than defensive tackle. My thing is the Chiefs need a lot of things, and defensive tackle is a premium position. So if you need a defensive tackle or an offensive lineman or an edge rusher, like I think you always address that with your premium assets first, right? So the Chiefs only have 1 first-round pick. Like if you were telling me that they could take the Niners bobble the hell out of the kickoff, they're gonna start at their own 12. Brian Robinson, what are we doing?
He fumbled. Fumble Ruski.
Fumble Ruski. Yeah, I would say like it's not a bad thing for the Chiefs to go defensive tackle. It's such an important position, and then go on a run of offensive players in the 2nd and 3rd and 4th round. But I get what you're saying, Sai. The Chiefs definitely need a lot of things. They need more than any one position.
Guess what?
If they go offense, that's also not a bad thing either. All right. Niners first down at their own 12.
Alvin.
Yeah.
So on Sunday night, I'll probably be able to stay up for the whole game because Monday there's a teacher planning, so I don't go back to school till Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like new semester schedules. So this is kind of new to me since I'm a 9th grader. So like they're probably planning the schedules Monday. So yeah,
No, nice. It'll be a great game. I can't wait. We're gonna have a
Yeah.
packed house, I think, right? Because King is gonna be there. I'm assuming our two Ravens fans are gonna be there. You're gonna be there. Like, it's the finale of the NFL season, so we'll have all the playoff games to talk about. I expect it to be a great time.
Yeah. Did you see the Panthers Bucks game? The Bucks won by 2.
I watched parts of the game. Like, I watched the first quarter, and then I was disappointed with how Carolina was playing. And then I tuned back in for the fourth quarter. You know, it's funny though. I got a haircut today, and at my barber shop, there's a guy who actually used to live in Carolina for I think the first like 20 years of his life. Moved to Toronto kind of like as an adult. I went, I talk about football with him. He's a Panthers fan. I showed up to the barbershop today. He was in all Panthers gear, head to toe. This guy had on a Panthers hat, a Panthers jersey. He had Panthers sweatpants, and then he also had Panthers socks. The only thing he didn't have that was Panthers was his shoes. Yes. Yeah. And then I asked him, I'm like, do you have Panthers shoes? He's like, I have some somewhere. I just couldn't find them. So if he found them, he would have literally been wearing Panthers gear head to toe. And I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody wearing their team's gear for every single article of clothing.
Did you tell him you're an Eagles fan?
Yeah, he knows. Well, the first thing happened when I asked him his team and he said Panthers, I was like, how does that happen? Because again, as a person in Toronto, Canada, you almost never run into Panthers fans because you get to choose your own team. You don't have a local team here unless you're a Bills fan. But for the most part, people get kind of like decide who they want to cheer for. So you see a lot of the popular teams.
Sorry, my dog is going crazy.
Fans. The first time I met a Chargers fan in real life, I said the same thing. I was like, how does that happen? Like, how did you become a Chargers fan? Kittle gets the first down on 2nd and 3.
Wait.
So I will say, because I mean, I talked about this, right? To start this game, the Niners could not move the ball at all. Yeah. They've kind of started to move the ball a little bit now, right? Because at first they got down the field and then they turned it over on 4th downs, and then they got down the field and got a field goal. Like, they're starting to get their footing offensively. The Seahawks' chance to blow the doors open at the beginning of the game was there, and they messed it up. So we'll see what happens now. The fact that this is a one-score game is absurd, considering how much better Seattle played than San Francisco to start this game. But this is what happens when you mess up your opportunities.
Wait, so you're from Canada?
Yeah, I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Nice. Is it cold up there?
It's not like crazy cold. But for the most part, our weather is like comparable to like Detroit or Buffalo at most times. So if you watch a Bills game and it looks really cold and it's snowing, that's probably what I'm dealing with at the same time.
Yeah, it was that raining against the Bills-Eagles game. Yeah. So
that exact rain was probably like over my house, maybe 3-4 hours beforehand. Purdy. Oh, big play from the Seahawks. There we go. Get Purdy in 3rd and long. The guy sacked Purdy with a cast on his hand. I think this is in response to my Chargers comment.
I want the 49ers to win this game.
It's true, though. You got to ask a person, like, wait, what happened? Like, you had all the teams to choose from. What made you think Chargers was the way? And, of course, like, I understand what it was. Like, if you're my age, it could have been LaDainian Tomlinson. If you're younger, it's probably Philip Rivers. I get it.
Purdy is
big sack. Will big sack. 3rd and 13. Seahawks bring 5 rushers. Oh, Purdy. Okay. I guess it's not grounding. But it's 4th and 13. Big stop by the Seahawks.
If that was Michael Penix, they probably would have called it grounding.
By the way, when is Michael Penix supposed to be healthy next year?
Probably like week 4 or something like that.
Okay. So then you guys are probably going to keep Kirk Cousins, no?
No, we're going to definitely drop him at. Well, actually, the way he played against LA, I mean, they might think about keeping him.
Yeah.
The way I saw him against the Bucks, Cardinals, and Rams, I would say keep him. I mean, I know he's worth like a lot of money, but still, even if he wasn't worth all that money, I would still keep him because he's a decent quarterback. He's probably going to be retiring soon, so.
No, I was looking at the Cousins contract. You guys could save maybe like 25 million if you cut him, right?
Mhm.
But you would then still need a quarterback, which probably costs you a decent amount of money, right? Like most good, because you need a good backup. You need somebody who can play the first 4 weeks. So a good backup nowadays is running you at least 10 million in free agency. So like,
Mhm.
are you gonna? You can basically transition from Kirk Cousins to a backup for 15 million in space. My thing is that unless you can get the right player, that might not be worth it.
Mhm.
So, we'll have to see what the Niners do, but sorry, what the Falcons do, but yeah. So hold on. What is the Persian at thermal play? What is this? Was this a typo? Please clarify what you're talking about. Are you talking about Cam Newton? If so, what does this mean? How is this a reference to the Panthers or Cam Newton? Is Persian the Pokemon here in this case? I'm confused. Why England loves to perform in dead games? Damn, we're talking about cricket. See, people at In Motion Football, you get every sport talked about, right? This is a football stream today. We talked about the World Juniors hockey. We talked about basketball a little bit. We've talked about baseball on this channel, and for the first time, somebody in the chat had something to say about cricket. So,
Cricket.
yeah, man, a little bit of everything in this community. Okay, back to this mock draft. Caleb Downs, Gerard McCoy. Okay, yeah, Dolphins, dude. I don't know. I think they need to be going edge rusher because they just traded Jalen Phillips. I don't know if there's an edge rusher on the board here, but I don't know.
12.
I guess you could go corner. They definitely need corners. They literally needed to sign corners off the street a week before the season to play. It was that bad. They lost like 3 players to torn ACLs before the season started. And again, they're going to be healthy, but you just don't know what you're going to get from those players. So the position makes sense, but I don't know. The
Pick
best
12 is
offensive
crazy.
tackle in the draft falling to the Rams at 12 would be very aggravating. Like this guy needs to go somewhere early in the draft, but this is the best offensive tackle in the draft. If he goes to the Rams, I will be very upset. I will be very upset.
He should go to the Eagles.
Nah, he won't last that long, like in the draft. What I'm saying is he shouldn't even get to 12. Forget 32. He has no business getting to 12.
Yeah, he should get to like 48 or something like that.
Yeah, something in that territory. What? If Buck's taking a linebacker? No way, Jose. No chance. And the Buccaneers need way more than to be. They can't be taking a linebacker this early.
Is this only the first round, or can you see the second round?
I'm not sure, and I don't want to scroll down because I might miss it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Because I want to see who the Falcons have projected to get. I think they have like a wide receiver projected to get.
A wide receiver for the Falcons. That makes sense. If I
Mhm.
was the Falcons, what would I draft?
Alabama wide receiver.
I would probably go defensive tackle or wide receiver. Yeah. Defensive tackle or wide receiver.
To give Drake London like the second, like, because Drake London is really like the only wide receiver that's good that we have.
2nd and 8, screen drawn up for K9, and K9 gets about 12 yards on 2nd and 8. So the Seahawks are past midfield.
What's his name? Like Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker, and he wears 9, so they call him K9.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was watching the game at the restaurant I was at, the pizza place.
Yeah.
And he was looking like Bijan at the beginning of the first half.
Yeah, he ripped off a couple 20-yard plays in this game. Darnold toss right to K9, and not as much room this time, but he still finds a way to get. It should have been a 5-yard gain, but he found a way to get like 7 or 8. Yeah, they're going to give him about 8 yards on that play there. So 2nd and short.
Speaking of Bijan, did you see his 93-yard touchdown?
Of course, dude. That decided a fantasy matchup in my his performance decided the fantasy finals in one of my leagues. Crazy.
I won the championship because of that run that he had.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. It was the first time I ever made it to the fantasy playoffs, and also the first time I ever won the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, back in, like, November, I was, like, 5-6. I was like, I gotta win out or else I don't make it. Then I went 7-6, and then I won the playoff games.
Bijan is amazing, man.
He's good.
Bijan is, I don't even know how to describe it, but like, if he ever got behind a truly great offensive line, he could have a Saquon season and like just carry a team to the playoffs. Who is down for in the game right now? I saw somebody got hurt, but I couldn't see who it was.
I don't. I think I'm ahead of you, so I don't see it. I'm on 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's the Seahawks offensive lineman?
I'm at commercial now, so.
Okay, so the Seahawks are down to the 3rd string left tackle, which is not ideal, but we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Back to this mock draft, though. Sonny Styles, okay. I think the Bucs could do much better than replacing Levante David. But yeah, I don't think they'd look like a deeply flawed team. And for them, I think they could probably use an offensive lineman. They could probably use an edge rusher because edge rusher is a huge need. This is back-to-back teams here. I think this is kind of an area of the draft. Bengals could use an edge rusher because Trey Hendrickson is going to leave. Like, a bunch of teams here could use pass rushers. Cowboys pick 14th. They get Keldrick Falk from Auburn. I don't know much about him, but I've heard some pretty good things. Dallas could obviously use a pass rusher. Detroit takes a corner. First corner off the board, Mansour Delane. Heard some pretty good things about him. Detroit definitely needs this position group. If not even just from the fact that they get a ton of injuries to this position. Now, like in theory, if DJ Reed and Terrion Arnold could stay healthy, you wouldn't need to take a corner. But man, the last 2 years for Detroit, they've been starting a bunch of nobodies at corner by the end of the year. So some depth here would help. Ravens take an edge rusher. Vikings take a corner. AJ Terrell's brother is in this draft. I did not know that. Vikings going corner. I think the Vikings are going to have to go to the trenches, by the way, because they brought in some very old free agents. And those old free agents, they could, like at defensive tackle and center and guard, those are guys that could regress at any point, and they kind of wasted a year this year. So I think the Vikings should go back into the interior trenches. But corner, I guess this is an upgrade on Isaiah Rodgers, so that helps. The Jets get Carnell Tate. Oh, man, I like this pick a lot more than their pick at number 3 overall. Carnell Tate at 18 would be unreal value. Yeah, we have a guy named Amari Kite, 3rd string left tackle playing for the Seahawks now. So if Sam Darnold gets absolutely blown up on his blind side, now you know why now. Raptors game is over, by the way, people. Raptors won by 17, 134-117. So we couldn't make a single shot against Denver. 37% shooting against Denver. And as luck has it with shooting a basketball, they shoot really well the next game. Oh, man. The Niners got to stop on 3rd and 2. This game continues to be a one-possession game.
Did you see my headline thing or below my name?
Oh, hold on. Let's see that.
Throwbacks help us win.
Yes, you're undefeated in the throwbacks.
We're now 15-3 in those since we brought them back.
15-3. Okay,
that's a
now we know
playoff
the
team
actual
right there.
record because we were asking about that.
Oh, hi.
Let me open this link that we'll put here as the ball gets punted to the Niners.
So I have a quick question about Bella. Stop. So when football season's over, what do you do on the In Motion football streams? Like, do you just not?
Oh, I do a lot of off-season stuff.
Okay.
Like for example, right? Well, everything in the build up to free agency, like there's a lot to talk about free agents and trades and these kind of things. And then in the build up to the draft, there's a lot of draft stuff to talk about. And then it kind of feels like the streaming season ends on draft night, right? So May, June, July, Oh man, it's tough to find content to do. I tried to do a UFL. I tried to do some XFL watch-alongs. Whatever league was active, UFL, XFL. I tried to do one of those watch-alongs. Obviously, it didn't do well.
All those games are on ESPN, probably.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe I would stream Madden or CFB on this channel.
That'd actually be so cool.
But yeah, so I'll think about something like that. But yeah, May, June, July, real tough to find NFL or football content to do. I didn't see this at all. But that's certainly some energy to channel. Oh, hold on. Was that a bet? No. Ohio State. Oh, it was a bet. Oh, damn. I just realized because he played for Ohio State. That's tough. That is tough.
Do you play Madden?
Not that often. Like I play it here and there. Yeah, like I'm familiar. I can play. Like I think I wouldn't mind playing online. Like it would be. I just don't know what I would want to do. Do I want to play randoms? I don't know.
I have an online account.
Do you PlayStation or Xbox?
PS5, yeah.
PS5. Okay, we can do Madden or CFB stuff. I'm trying to think about what would be a fun way to do it. Like
I turn on crossplay, so I could probably I can play with people that have computers, Xbox.
What would be a fun game mode to do? Like career mode. Well, that career mode is CFB or NCAA. Like I don't know. Maybe I could rebuild the team or something. I'll figure something out.
I usually do. I usually rebuild teams or play against online people.
I don't mind playing against online people. People aren't gonna like the way I play online. Dynasty, yeah, I could do Dynasty in CFB. I could figure something out to do. I could build Texas into a juggernaut. Although I don't think that would be that entertaining. I could build Chip Kelly's Northwestern into a juggernaut. Three yards on first down for the Niners. Again, just the Niners find a way to stay in this game. Josh Jones coming back into the game apparently. Okay, that's better. Yo, this is fire. This is actually fire. I'm going to build up James Madison. Yo, Signetti walked so I could run. I lied. Signetti ran so I could fly. Shout out to Coach Sig. Kurt Signetti? What's my name going to be?
These uniforms are kind of tough.
Like Brad Bluntnelly. No, that's wild. I'll figure something out. But we're gonna carry on Coach Sig's legacy. Oh, and we're gonna build it in his image too, right? Crazy offensive line, crazy physical team. And I'm gonna implement Deion Sanders' recruiting principles. For you guys who haven't seen that video, he has a funny ass video where he talks about the kind of humans he wants at the different positions.
Oh, I saw this cool video about the Broncos, and how in 2015,
yeah,
they I think they went they had 13 wins or something. Or wait, no, it was the Seahawks. The Seahawks, they one season they went 13-3.
Yeah.
And they every time they went 13-3, they made the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, and they are 13-3 right now. So if they win this, and they also had the 1 seed when they were 13-3. If they win this, they could repeat history.
Yo, Witherspoon is so good, man. Again, I was talking about the reason why I love Caleb Downs, those versatile players in the middle of the field. Witherspoon is one of those players. Emin Wari also is probably going to be one of those players. Very important kinds of players. These slot corner, safety, versatile players. Oh, Jez. So I forget most of the video, but I remember laughing at the fact that he said his offensive linemen need to come from 2-parent households. And he's like, man, offensive linemen need to come from structure because why? In offensive line, you could get 50 plays in a row right. But if one mistake can really mess things up and blow the 50 plays that you did correctly. So he's like, honestly, I need these people to be disciplined come from structure, I need to be able to yell at them, and that doesn't go wrong, and they just like take it. Like, like he was explaining the kind of human he thinks is needed to play offensive lineman, and then he's like, defensive line, I need to get trench babies. Like, I need to get people from the gutter, people from the bottom. Like, I need hungry dogs. Like, there's a funny video just talking about what he thinks the psychology of like every position is, and therefore the kind of person he needs in every position. So I'm find the video, and I'm getting the same thing. 2-parent households all along the offensive line, trench babies on the defensive line.
It's probably an AFC game.
You need Ruben Bain. Like, did you guys see Ruben Bain on IG Live after the Texas A&M game? He's like, Texas A&M are a bunch of bitches. Fuck Mike Elko. Fuck Texas A&M. And I'm like, that's a defensive lineman. Like, every now and then people will talk about how Jalen Carter does something that's like not great, right? Spitting in someone's face, poking someone in the eye. I'm like, bro, I don't want good humans on the defensive line. I don't want that. Not there. So, it's simple. It's simple. We're going to recruit under those principles.
So tonight when I was out for dinner, it was like a family. Since I was out of town for New Year's, I was seeing the family tonight for a New Year's dinner with him. Guess who was at the dinner?
Mike Meme?
Yes.
God damn it! Did you talk shit about the fantasy league?
Yes, I did.
Did you tell him that there's a guy who has a YouTube channel that knows that his name is Mike Meme?
Oh no, I forgot.
No, it's all good. There's no need to tell him. He doesn't benefit from it. I don't benefit from it. But also, his name isn't actually Mike Meme, right? It's like Meme or something.
Meme.
Meme? Nah,
yeah.
That motherfucker's name is Meme. Fuck that.
I know.
Shit.
On Christmas Eve, when he went to go, we play out White Elephant and stuff. He went to go pick up a gift. I was like, "All right, it's Mike Meme's turn," and then everybody was just not looking. Everybody, like, how people don't like when somebody says something they don't really care, and then they just talk about something else.
They changed the subject?
Yeah, that's kind of how it was.
They weren't trying to hear your meme joke? Damn.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, 12 for 15, 113 yards. Definitely better than his game against the Vikings.
He fell down.
Oh, geez. Oh, my God, Sam. You know what? That counts as a fuck up. I don't care that they recovered. It would have been a monumental fuck up.
He tripped. Oh, jeez. That was funny. You popped the can.
That's a fuck up. I don't know if King is still here, but I owe the drinking game a chug.
Are we gonna get a? What do they call that in the Falcons chessboards? If you get a super chat, the I will chug a beer. Trace Moustakis, the host of Falcons chessboards, every time somebody sends in a $50 super chat, he chugs a beer.
I mean, what's the most he's ever done on a stream?
Like 3.
Oh, people need to get their money up, dog. If I had a lot of money, I would find that channel and get him fucked up.
And he has like a little like, one of those like things that people use when they chug beer.
The like tube things?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo, K9. Holy shit. He did it again. Like when he played the Rams, he also had a crazy conversion.
What, the Robinson run?
No. When we watched Seahawks Rams, it was like 3rd and something crazy, and he ran for it.
He got the first down. That's crazy.
Crazy, man. John Lynch is furious. What a run, man.
Yeah, but he has like a little like flamingo or some kind of bird tube thing that he uses when he chugs the beer.
Damn. What a guy. Darnold, play action. Finds JSN in the middle of the field, 20 more yards. And the Seahawks are in field goal range.
Dang. The only reason I don't want the Seahawks getting the first seed is because one of my friends from last semester math class is a big Seahawks fan, and he was always bragging about how his team was better than everybody's team.
Damn, he was in Falcons territory talking big shit. Okay, I understand. Play action for Darnold. Ooh, pocket was clean for a bit. Didn't like his options. Threw to the flat to Charbonnet, and Charbonnet is gonna get like 10 yards, dude. Yeah, I'll be honest. That run from K9, that might be the back-breaking run in this game.
You know what we should have?
What?
Like the Hall of Fame, like how people in the NFL have like Hall of Fame and stuff.
Yeah.
The In Motion Football Hall of Fame, #1 Mike Meme.
Mike Meme for sure, dude. Mike Meme definitely could host the induction ceremony. I mean, end of the year, I might do my own like awards. I gotta think of some funny awards though, but also like my awards, I would hope nobody takes them seriously because like my MVP would honestly just be like the best player that I had a lot of fun watching. Like some people are gonna say that like Drake May is the MVP, right? And it's like sure, Drake May is playing like a pretty good football, but like I just don't end up watching those games. So like he wouldn't be my MVP. My MVP would be Josh Allen because
Yeah,
I've seen that person do some crazy things on a team that I don't think is that good. So the in motion football MVP would be Josh Allen, right? The in motion football offensive player of the year. Yo, that is definitely not the MVP under any circumstances. Even if he was consensus MVP, he would never be on my MVP because I'm not trying to say his name.
no one.
I'm not trying to say that man's name.
You know, Bijan's getting close to he could probably be the MVP.
Offensive player of the year, maybe. I'm trying to think. In motion football, offensive player of the year. Who have I watched a ton of that's like been a lot of fun?
I guess Bijan probably. I mean, he had some insane runs against Buffalo and the Rams.
To be honest, Bijan would be up there. Let me see. Let me see some other candidates here. Oh, you know what though? Shit. Okay, I think it would be between Bijan and George Pickens. Looking at these like the highest achieving weapons this year, it would be so here's the thing. I do appreciate JSN a lot, and he was one of my favorite receiving prospects at Ohio State. But I just don't watch that much Seahawks. You know, like I'm talking about the best player that I had a lot of fun watching this year, dude. George Pickens. I watched this man almost hurdle over somebody, and he's like 6'3". You know how hard it is to hurdle somebody at 6'3"? Like, it's not about the height. It's just about the size. Like getting that big of a body that high in the air.
Bro.
Like picking Bijan again, the primetime games that I watched against Buffalo, against the Rams. Ooh, big flag. Definitely not Romeo Doubs. Absolutely right. In motion football, defensive player of the year.
Romeo Doubs.
Quinyon Mitchell.
I have a video of Tom Grossi getting so excited about Romeo Doubs getting a touchdown.
Why was he so excited? Was it a game-winning score or something?
No, it was like the first score, and they had this like whole like Packers touchdown like celebration video that was part of it. I think I still have it.
All right, big flag here. Automatic first down for Seattle. Guys, please just score a touchdown and put this game out of reach. K9 loses 2 yards on first down.
Definitely. Oh yeah, here it is.
All right, 2nd and 12. Potentially the last play before the fourth quarter. Darnold, play action, toss to Charbonnet, and Charbonnet is going to get them 5 yards to set up 3rd and 7 for the first play in the fourth quarter. Somehow, some way, by the grace of God, we are entering the fourth quarter and it's a 1-score game. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how it happened, but that is our reality today. We're talking about a game where one team has actually 268 to 105 is not that crazy. You know what? The Seahawks offense has come down to earth a little bit. But still, bro, Niners offense has been dog shit today. Absolutely dog shit. And it's a 1-score game. Carnell Tate. Oh, this is just the first 18 picks. Forget a second round, bro. This wasn't even the first round. Okay.
Could I show you this video real quick, or do you could I send the link in the chat?
How did you share your screen last time?
I just hit this present button here, and then
Okay, try it out and see what happens.
Okay.
What's the video of?
It's Tom Grossi reacting to Romeo Dawes getting a touchdown.
Fair enough, bro. Let's put it up.
All right. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Share entire screen. Okay.
Hold on. Okay, put it. Yeah, put that over me because I see me right now.
All right. Is it big? Can you see it?
1 second. Let me take this away and put this, and then okay. Go ahead. I can't hear anything.
You can't hear it? Whoops, sorry.
Play it again. That's your family? That's lit.
Yeah.
The audio is up on your computer, right?
Yeah, it's all the way up.
Damn. Try it again. Yeah, I don't hear shit, but we can look at his face.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Packers-Cowboys. This was first game of the year. Yeah, because, Dobbs wasn't doing shit. I remember this touchdown. Dude. Like, Jerry Jones counter is hilarious. Jerry Jones counter is actually amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Huge down. A huge down.
Yeah, he has counters of all the famous people that are at games. I think he did like when it was like Jets Chiefs, he did like a Taylor Swift and Aaron Rodgers count.
Yeah.
And he was like seeing who would win, like combine them, and Aaron Rodgers Taylor Swift ending up winning on how many times they showed her.
Yeah.
But I think she might be done with the NFL because I think Travis Kelce might be done.
Oh, big tackle, dude.
Big tackle.
Darnold's found a way to get it to the flat. That tight end could have had space.
Let's go, Purdy.
It's just down to one player.
On the helmet.
Seahawks will get a field goal, and it will finally be a 2-score game, man. Finally.
14 freaking minutes. Is it? It's already 10:30. I thought usually this game would be a little later. Did this game start at 8:15 or just 8?
It started at 8, but I know the kickoff happened at 8:08. But yeah, normally primetime games kick off around 8:22, 8:23. So yeah, it started at 15 minutes early.
Oh yeah, it's because they had the Buccaneers game at 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Yep. But yeah, 14 minutes to go. It's now a 10-point game. The Niners offense has not done shit all day. I don't even know if they're going to reach 10 points, but they're going to try.
They might not even make 7.
Legit.
Did you like his dancing?
Yeah, of course. Mendoza 1, Arvell Reese 2. Guys, I don't know if they're going to go edge rusher again. while they have Brian Burns. I don't know if that makes sense. And it does not make sense to draft a linebacker this high if you're not going to play him at edge. Not that he's not a great player, apparently. Dante Moore at 3. Okay, that seems to be consensus. Peter Woods. No way. No way, dude. They have two great defensive tackles. Well, they have a great defensive tackle and a great nose tackle. Why? No. Horrible. Horrible. Ty Simpson, horrible. This guy's not a serious mocker. Carnell Tate, number 6. You know what? No. We're not reading this mock. Horrible mock.
Would you like to see a picture of Mike Meme or no?
Maybe later.
All right, later. After the game.
Sheik said he would trade down to get more assets, get a receiver. Next year's draft seems more stacked. That makes sense. Trade down 100%. Now, the tricky thing becomes who is trying to trade up for the second quarterback. If we're assuming quarterback goes 1, the trade up to number 2, the only reason you would do it is to get ahead of the Jets for the second quarterback. And I just need to know, like, what franchise is down bad for Dante Moore? And especially think about it, right? Like Jackson Dart, people weren't down bad for Jackson Dart, bro. He went all the way to the 20s. I just don't know, man. Like, I don't know what it makes sense for the Giants to want to trade down, and I would want the same. I just don't know if there's going to be a team desperate enough to trade up. So we're going to have to see about that. But trading down makes sense. Getting a wide receiver also makes sense because they need a receiver. I just think that they need some things before a receiver. But they could address those things in free agency. That's the tough thing about mock drafting because unlike the NBA, free agency happens before the draft. So a lot of these teams will sign players at the positions of need or at some positions of need, and then it'll highlight what they really want in the draft. But I get it.
The Seahawks are just crazy. They're stopping McCaffrey, sacking Purdy. It's just crazy.
How the fuck Niners still in this game? Because the Seahawks have not taken their chances, dude. Saying it quietly, but Dante Moore doesn't move me. He only gets love in this draft because of lack of talent. No, for sure, dude. For sure. In a lot of other drafts, he would be a second-round pick. Or maybe like a little later even. Like, he hasn't really lived up to the hype from high school. So I agree, dude. He's getting picked high or he's getting mocked high because of a desperation for quarterbacks. But I think there's a real chance he doesn't get picked there. Like, people are projecting this. But remember last year, people were putting Shedeur and Jackson Dart around like 10 to 15, and they both fell much later. Shout out to Ravens fan, says F the Steelers. Understandably, man. King is not here to respond to that, but understandably. Purdy drops back, rolls right, takes a shot. Purdy finds Kittle for like 25 yards.
I hope the Ravens win tomorrow. Oh, I don't think the Steelers should be in the playoffs. I think the Ravens should.
I think the Ravens are winning too. Having most games tomorrow and also NFL tomorrow. At least the NFL schedule in the early slate is not looking good. That 1 o'clock slate, it's really just Falcons Saints, really. Purdy,
because if
rolls left, has space, scrambles for 11.
Yeah, because if the Falcons win, the Panthers win the division. So,
yeah, that game is going to decide a playoff spot, man. So like, it's this showcase game at 1.
Either way, I'll be happy if they win.
Receivers. No, I hear it. You know what it is? I hear it. NFL teams just don't think like this. Like teams, there's like, they don't just say it like, what, the quarterbacks available are ass. So we're just gonna we're gonna accept the fact that this isn't gonna be a good year, and we're gonna get our quarterback in 2 years. No NFL teams act like that, but I think they should.
Did you just see the way McCaffrey was just pushing the Seahawks?
Yeah, he did a great job of not going down.
The 49ers are still in this game, though. If they score a touchdown, they could definitely come back.
So for eternal damnation. Yeah, bro, we do not need Jeremiah Love on the Chiefs. Purdy. Screen to DeMarcus Robinson, who gets 10 yards. Damn. Niners are moving good. I don't know if Seattle started to play conservative or something, but they're moving pretty well.
It's a long message.
I hear this. No, I hear this. You're talking about Houston's offense struggling, and I agree. We're just gonna have to see how you guys cope against their defense, the way the defense is playing right now. I would probably still be picking Houston, but yeah, I mean, Houston's offense is definitely like nothing to be scared of.
First down and goal.
Purdy drops back. Oh, finds Jawan Jennings, and it is now 1st and goal. Jeez, Seahawks defense, bro. What happened? You guys have given up what, like 160 yards going into this drive, and you guys have already given up 75 on this drive.
Surprised the 49ers aren't up by 10, because if they were up by 10, they'd probably lose.
Yo, Castellano and Pavia, bro, come on, just stay in college as much as you can. Like that is not; those are not NFL prospects.
You know what's funny?
Well,
I'm surprised the 49ers aren't winning by 10, because if they were winning by 10, they'd probably lose.
I mean, like, are you surprised in terms of like before the game? Because once I saw how this game was going, I was like, "Holy shit, Seattle came to play."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well,
yo,
they
Jez.
definitely didn't come. They definitely did come to play for that 1 seed.
So I watched Trinidad, right? And I was telling my friend that I was watching it with, like, if I didn't know anything about this guy, like I didn't know how old he was, I didn't know where he played before this, I would have had so many irrational takes.
Oh, they freaking picked the ball.
He played like the best quarterback in the draft. Oh shit, Purdy threw a pick. Off the hands of McCaffrey, and it's a pick. Okay, that I feel like that's game, dude. For your best drive to result in that outcome, I feel like that's game.
I mean, there's still 12 minutes. They could probably. I don't know.
I hear that, but like, dude, they need 2 possessions to get back into the game, and if they get the ball back with 7 minutes to go, they're gonna have to operate pretty quickly. What a catch by Thomas, man. I was telling my boy Jez, I'm like, yo, he's playing like the best quarterback in the draft. Now, mind you, that's one game, and I haven't seen that much of him. And obviously, this guy was playing in D2 for a reason, right? I think he should be drafted. I think he should be drafted at some point in the draft. I think he should be on a team. I have to see more. Like, I literally have never seen this guy play before. Right? I didn't see any of the Ole Miss games this year. No, I lied. I saw maybe 1 or 2. My point is, like, I saw him ball like crazy. Like, if he was the quarterback that I saw the other day, if he was that constantly, bro, that's a great NFL quarterback. He played great, dude. Like the mobility, the decision making, the throws, he played so good. And then what my friend told me about is, like, think about Cam Ward, right? Cam Ward started at a very low level, and he wasn't really a great player until his last year, and he got number 1 overall. So I don't know how teams look at these things. But also Cam Ward, he started out at Incarnate Ward, a really small college, and then eventually went to Washington State and then to Miami. So like Cam Ward's journey, he still elevated at an earlier age. But yeah, like Trinidad James would be a 24-year-old rookie. That's pretty old. Like this is the thing, right? Did I say Trinidad James? That's hilarious. That's a rapper. Trinidad Chambers. He's older than JJ McCarthy. You know, like he's old, dude.
9.
So I don't know. I think he belongs in the NFL.
He's older than 9.
Since he wants to play 1 more, yeah, he's older than 9, bro. He's a whole year older than 9. Gold all in my chain, gold all in my rings. But yeah, no, this makes sense, bro. This makes sense. He should cash out next year. This guy, I think, could make like 3-4 million in the transfer portal. This guy balled like crazy. Go to the NFL after that, see what happens.
It's weird. I can't hear you anymore.
We'll Prime Pat next season? Nah, bro. Year 1 off a serious knee injury? No, I think we'll see Prime Pat the year after.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Here, I'm gonna leave the studio and then come back in.
True. Okay, figure that shit out, man. 2nd and 8. Darnold, chill. Okay, he escapes the pocket and scrambles and gets 5 yards. 4 and 2. Legit though, legit. But if you remember Peter, like Peter at that point was even saying, like, there's nothing to be scared about with the Steelers. We can definitely catch them.
All right, I can
How
hear
about
you
now?
now.
How
I
about
can hear
now?
you now. Yeah, for
Let's
some
go.
reason you just like cut out and I couldn't hear you anymore.
Damn. Okay, 2 yards to go. Mind you, the clock is already down under 8 minutes. So if they get this first down, best case scenario, San Fran gets
49ers
the
are
ball
down.
back with like 6 minutes to go. That's not enough time, dude. That's not enough time.
They got the first down. Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup. Yo, at 1-5, Peter had this thing. He tweeted about it a lot. He's like, man, you got to build 1-5. You got to start 1-5 to build character. You got to start 1-5 to build character.
No, not Peter. Bro, Peter is hilarious.
Peter is hilarious, man.
Or he could freaking be my bio or social studies
You should be,
teacher.
bro. He should. He missed his calling, dude. He would have been a kick-ass teacher.
He told me how the world works. About the
Legit.
time, the weather,
Time zones, interest,
weather.
everything. I always get
I stayed
last
up
seen
till
Sam running.
midnight.
Yeah, it's true. It's funny. Definitely not a runner.
Bro, the
Okay,
staying up
Mendoza
and
won. Dante, wait, what is this? Jets trade. Oh, this is an outdated mock. The order is wrong. December 29th?
Ferdinand.
No, this isn't. Where are the Giants?
The Giants.
I'm shook. Raiders 2, Browns
Shock.
3. Oh, Giants 4 via trade with the Jets. But the Jets aren't trading to. This is stupid, dude. I don't like that. I don't care what they did. I don't like it. Oh, that game must have been before the Raiders game. The Raiders-Giants game. PFF? Oh, these mocks are always insane because they base it basically all analytics. Mendoza, Jordan Tyson, number 2 overall. Oh my goodness. If only King was here to see this. That's very high. Again, he looks really, really good. But the Giants going receiver at 2 is crazy. Because, bro, when's the last time a receiver got drafted at 2 overall?
I don't remember.
Bro, receivers start to get I think the highest I can think of is Julio AJ Green at 4. Okay, hold on. When is the last time a wide receiver got picked in the top 2 of the NFL draft?
2020. What?
Oh shit, Travis Hunter technically counts. Okay. Man. Before Travis Hunter. Calvin Johnson in 2007. So he's not Calvin Johnson and he doesn't play 2 positions like Travis Hunter. Isn't Tyson injury prone too? I believe so. That part I don't know. But if he is, then yeah, that probably makes the likelihood even lower.
I'm going to go for Miami to win the whole thing.
They feel like a team of destiny, man. They feel really like it feels like it's their year. But bro, Indiana is really
plus
good.
The national championship is in Miami. So they could probably win it in their home stadium.
Dude, Indiana is really good.
It's probably going to be Indiana, Miami.
Dante Moore 3. We talked about this already. Arvel Reese. Again, Titans going edge rusher makes a ton of sense for them. Cardinals going edge rusher also makes a ton of sense.
Already inside the 20.
Why, a lot of people are saying the Browns should take a receiver, right? But it's like they have other shit that's wrong as well. But then again, they already went defensive tackle last year. They already have Myles Garrett. I think they could go offensive line though. I think they could take the Miami offensive line, but if not, maybe they do go receiver. Yeah, I agree. Indiana's winning it. Yeah, but Indiana's. It's either, in my opinion, it's going to be Indiana or Miami. I can't see Ole Miss or Oregon winning the whole thing. K9 running through Niners first down. Yeah, this game's over, bro. This game's over.
Bro, the Georgia game, the ending was really weird. Like they kept putting 1 second back on every time. And when Ole Miss thought that they won, the referees kept
I
putting
know.
1 second back on.
I
And
know.
then the pitches and then the Gunner Stockton finally getting sacked.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I still don't understand why the returner came out and they just threw the ball out of bounds. Like he should have taken a knee and then they should have had the Hail Mary opportunity.
True.
I mean, I understand he's a kid, but
Wait, the Ole Miss tight end, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because the Ole Miss should have got a field goal at the end of the half.
Yeah, because it was 21-12 at halftime.
Yeah, it
And
should have been. They
and-
should have won even easier.
Yeah, and when they were trying to get the field goal out, they didn't have enough time.
The Super Bowl told the Niners to get out of their stadium. Yeah, bro, zero chance they're making the Super Bowl. Zero.
And 49ers,
38-44. You can clip that. They are not going to the Super Bowl.
this game is just like the Vikings Lions from last year.
I mean, it's that way in the sense that it's one-sided. But yeah, man, that game ended up 31-9. That actually, it was one-sided on the scoreboard. This hasn't really been a one-sided game on the scoreboard because Seattle just keeps leaving the Niners in. But, their defense got it done today. The defense definitely got it done, and their running game got it done too because this game is over, people. When the Niners get the ball back, there will not be enough time.
If the Seahawks win this game, which they probably will, it'll Sam Darnold, it'll be his first time in the divisional round as NFL
JSN tried to tip it to a Niner. Thankfully, the Niner was too far out of bounds.
Why would he do that?
No, I mean, he tried to catch it and he couldn't. But yeah, he slowed the ball right down for this Niners player who could only get 1 foot in bounds. And the second one wasn't even close.
Sam Darnold might make his first divisional round playoff game this in his NFL season.
Man, good for him.
Because he's only made the wild card so far.
Yeah.
And because he's been on the Panthers and the Jets, and he's never made the playoffs with those teams. So he'll actually get to make it to the divisional round. And then he'll probably lose to the Eagles or the Bears or something like that.
Seahawks as a 1 seed, which means they get the lowest team advancing from the next round. And if I were to predict who advances from the next round, it would be the Rams, the Eagles, which are the 3 and the 4.
Or the 49ers.
I have the Niners losing to the Eagles, right? So the chances are they're playing the Rams if the Bears beat the Packers, which they probably will. If the Packers somehow beat the Bears, and the reason I'm leaving the Packers in here is that
the Grassy Posse.
No, they outplayed the Bears by a lot in that game that they choked away, and also they did it with a backup quarterback. If the Packers were healthy in that game, they probably beat the Bears. So I do think there's a chance the Packers beat the Bears. And if the Packers win, then they play the Seahawks. It's guaranteed.
Why are you so wide open?
But yeah, it's the Seahawks are probably. It looks like they're playing either the Packers or the Rams. I see them beating the Packers. I see them losing to the Rams. Pretty simple to me.
I wonder if the Hail Mary will happen again.
If the Packers get there, I think they'll beat the Packers pretty easily, man. If the Packers get there.
It's so funny.
If the Packers win, I think it would set up Eagles, Rams, and I think that would basically be the whole conference there. And I would pick the Rams as of now. Oh, man. Cooper Kupp, open for 20 yards.
No, you would pick the Rams over your own team.
I mean, I just think the Eagles are doing really again, they only ever play half a game of offense. So I think that's a really tough, and I think the Rams are the best team in the NFC by play. So I think if you play half a football game offensively against the best team in the NFC, you're probably not going to win. Here's my thing. If the Eagles play a whole game offensively against the Rams, we're beating the Rams. My thing is just we've only seen that against really bad teams this year. Like we played complete games against the Raiders and the Commanders. That's not good enough. So, and again, it's subject to change, right? Like I think the Eagles are going to beat the Niners because the Niners defense is awful and the Niners offense is one-dimensional, right? So like, I don't know. I saw how we played against the Packers and the Lions. I think we're going to beat the Niners. If we beat the Niners' ass, then I might go into the Rams game with some confidence. But if we play the typical Eagles game, win like 20-10 or 20-13, then I don't know if we're going to beat the Rams. But we'll see.
So if the 49ers lose, would they have the 5th or 6th spot in the playoffs?
It depends if the Rams win. So if the Rams beat the Cardinals, then the Rams are 5 and the Niners are 6. If the Rams somehow lose to the Cardinals, then the Niners are 5 and the Rams are 6.
So one of those teams will be playing the Panthers or the Bucks.
Yes, yeah. So the Rams are basically playing the Cardinals for a chance to play against the NFC South winner and to break their 2-game losing streak, right? So that's what's on the line for the Rams. They're definitely going to try to win that game.
I bet tomorrow during the Falcons game, that's all the commentators are probably going to be talking about. Like, whoever wins this game helps the other two teams win.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks basically need another offensive lineman and a proven quarterback if it's not Darnold. Because, I mean, honestly, I like their running backs as a tandem. I like JSN. I don't think they figured out how to use Rashid Shaheed, but I like Rashid Shaheed. If you're still awake later, clip Celtics is on. Yeah, I'll still be awake. I'll check it out. Is it a close game?
Rams Panthers.
10:30. It hasn't started yet. Okay, that's a decent game.
Rams Panthers rematch in the playoffs will be crazy.
Yeah, man, go Panthers, dude. I didn't actually get a chance to watch much of the game where they upset the Rams, but whatever they did, I hope they do it again.
What week was that again? Was it the week 15?
No, it was way earlier than that. It was
week 13.
It was like mid-November, maybe late November.
Like Thanksgiving around that time?
Yeah, ish. I think before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Hand off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet goes right. Charbonnet gets stood up. It's going to be 4th and 1.
I saw the game. I saw clips of the game like after it was over.
Yeah.
And I was watching another game before because at the time I didn't have the Stream East.
Yeah.
So I was still watching local, but I saw the highlights from it, and the Seahawks are doing some trick play here.
4th and 1? Nah, I think they're just trying to get them off sides. I don't think they're actually running the barnyard.
But yeah, I think that week I was really sick because I remember I wasn't feeling that good, and I was out shopping stuff for my grandfather who was also sick, who I was taking care of that day.
Yeah.
And I think I might have gotten him sick because I was really sick, like coming into the Thanksgiving break. And I remember I was on your stream and I was really sick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that. It was the Bucks Rams game.
Mm.
When the Rams were beating the Bucks 31-7.
Yeah.
The belt count.
Yeah, I remember.
And the PB honey, PB&H.
How can you forget?
Me not wanting to get clipped.
Oh my God, he missed the field goal. Jason Myers, what is wrong with you today? I mean, the game is still over because the Niners have no timeouts and they'll have to get an onside kick. But Jason Myers, what the hell, dude? This game should be 22-3 minimum, by the way. If he makes his 2 kicks and they kick a field goal instead of going for it on 4th down, this game should be 22-3 and the fucking backups should be in. But the Niners are gonna. This is the thing about the Niners, right? Legit worst case scenario for them because they're not gonna get the 1 seed and they're gonna have played a whole football game. They're not gonna rest their players at all. So the Eagles are gonna be rested next week. The Niners will have played a whole football game.
I mean, at this point, I understand you want to come back and try to tie the game, but I would just put in the backups right now.
I mean, they can get a quick field goal, but I don't think they will get a quick field goal. And the thing about quick in this context is they have to get the field goal before the 2-minute warning. Because any score after the 2-minute warning, they have no timeouts, which means they have to get an onside kick. Onside kicks in 2026 are like slim to none, 4% chance maybe.
Yeah, because nobody's attempted an onside kick yet so far this year because the year just started.
Yep.
We can all refer to the onside kick from last year, the Bears-Packers.
Yep. And CMC just got tackled in bounds, bro. Well, here we go to the 2-minute warning.
They should have went out of bounds so they would have had some time.
He tried to, but Eamon Warry just got there so quickly, dude. 2-minute warning. Yep. And this game is over, people. Hey, Sam Darnold only had 3 fuck-ups today, so I only had to chug beer 3 times.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The play that he fell down.
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
The sack, the incompletion on 4th down, and then the stumble.
And then the weird handoff to Jay.
Legit. He has 2 missed field goals and a kickoff out of bounds. This guy's playing like Jake Elliott right now. I prefer the 4th and 15. You know what though, Ravens fan? You say that, and then one day you're gonna see an onside 4th and 15 determined by pass interference, and you're gonna hate it with your whole heart. That's the thing. In theory, I understand the 4th and 15 thing, but I'm telling you, the one time you see roughing the passer or holding or pass interference to determine who gets the ball, you're gonna hate it, dude. You're gonna absolutely hate it.
Speaking of Ravens fan, the Ravens Steelers game, I bet you there's gonna be a lot of like fighting in that game.
Probably,
like,
yeah.
Not like on the field, but like physical fighting.
Is James Pierre playing?
Who I don't know who that is. I'm not a Ravens
fan.
So
the Steelers have a corner named James Pierre. He's Lamar Jackson's cousin.
Oh,
yeah.
Is Lamar Jackson playing?
Yeah, Lamar's playing.
He'll be playing against his cousin.
Oh, yeah. He threw a pick to his cousin, bro. James Pierre picked off Lamar Jackson the first time these two teams played.
I'll be fighting in this chat.
Ravens fan. Who I forget if I asked you this or not already. Who did you prefer? Healthy Huntley or hurt Lamar?
Hurt Lamar, probably.
Because just because he's playing doesn't mean he's healthy.
I would prefer the healthiest person.
You would prefer Tyler Huntley. Okay, sounds interesting. Because I think it's a very interesting conversation. Like, I don't think there's a wrong answer, really. Oh, sorry. I mean, like, I don't mean there's an answer that has no pros to it. Like, there's pros and cons to both sides. But I think one of the pros of healthy Huntley is that Derrick Henry is touching the ball like every chance he gets. And I think that's the smartest thing for Baltimore to do.
These uniforms are not... I mean, they're weird because they're all like black and red. Yeah. I feel like the helmet should just still be gold.
All right, Ravens fan wants Lamar. Fair enough. Just fair enough to hear what the Ravens
more chance. They got one more chance.
Kittle, incompletion to Kittle, Josh Jobe in coverage. 4th and 6.
We got one more chance.
This game's gone by quickly, dude. The stream is so I started the stream like 7 minutes before the game started, and we're only at 2 hours 51 minutes, dude. This game could end in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Salute to these two teams, man. They understood the assignment. They didn't get it.
Got the 1 seed.
Purdy drops back, gets smoked, and it's an incompletion to the flat. Niners got belted today, bro. Oh my goodness. The Niners offense got belted. And the Seahawks are going to the 1 seed. The Niners are most likely going to the 6 seed. Brock Purdy is down.
Ooh.
I mean, at least Mac Jones is good. But yeah, Brock Purdy is down.
Flashback to my different types of quarterbacks video. Mac Jones. That's a little fancy.
Dude, Purdy got folded.
Good night, team.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like he got a concussion. Like, I didn't see his helmet hit the turf. Oh, is it his hand? I don't know.
Bloody thumb. The bloody thumb.
Yo, Niners offense sorry as hell. Their defense is sorry as hell. What a result for the Seahawks. 1 seed intact. This game is over, people. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Emotion Football. I'm going to be back in less than 24 hours to do Ravens and Steelers, a huge game. At that point, we're going to be able to talk about everything that happened in Week 18. We're going to have playoff games to talk about. Big game from Seattle, man. A week off is earned by them. And we'll see them again in a couple weeks. So like I said, on the way out, make sure everybody here hits that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, kid?
Real quick, would you want to wait tomorrow to see the photo? Or could I show
You know what? Here, I'm going to end the stream. You can show me backstage. So stay on when the stream ends. Yeah, take care, everyone. I'll see you guys in less than 24 hours. I'm going to let Stephen A. Smith send us out, and I'll see you then.
Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Y'all take it easy.